What'd you
No
do?
mic. No mic. No mic.
How are they gonna hear you?
Hello, and welcome to our very latest episode of Night Quest with Doodle and CMoney. I am CMoney, and I am joined by the always lovely Doodle.
What's up, everyone? Thank you so very much for rocking out with us tonight. Happy Tuesday. Let's get it.
Tuesday. Very happy Tuesday.
Yes.
Indeed. We got so much goodness going on right now in gaming. It's hilarious. It's hilarious right now.
So
How
you were gonna
emotional some of these people are in these streets.
gonna try to reach them with no mic sound.
I was gonna
That was
do
gonna
my
be.
chest.
I had mine,
You know what I'm saying?
tilted. So I don't know what kind of, show we were trying to have today. I don't know
Well,
how this was gonna play out.
listen, I gotta tell you something.
Were you thinking that they were gonna lip read the show? Is that what was gonna happen?
I have faith in them. I'm
You
not gonna
do.
lie.
You
Yeah,
do.
yeah. I believe. You know what I'm saying? I thought that they would be able to get us. You know what I'm saying? Just from our facial expressions. You know, I think that's a reasonable thing to expect.
That would have been interesting.
It would have been interesting. It would have been interesting. Guys, it happened.
Yes.
It's beautiful. Goddamn. Fucking Grand Theft.
Oh my gosh. Yo.
6.
How many times? I think we spent a good hour just watching it over and over.
Watching people who immediately do deep dives on it. Yo.
Man. Wow. That's insane.
Bro. And that shit was running on this gen console. They didn't show us a PC version. Obviously, that's just not coming out. They didn't show us the quote unquote PlayStation 5 Pro version. They showed it running on a less powerful console than the Xbox Series X. God damn.
And it still look good. Damn.
It looked fucking stunning.
Insane.
God, yo, I can't. They're fucking
they're rock stars.
Bro. They're fucking rock stars, yo. God damn. I honestly, yo,
it's in the name, baby. It's in the name.
It is real wild that they announced this delay, right? And everybody's like, man, fuck GTA. Right? We saw a lot of tweets. Nah, I didn't say that, but we saw a lot of tweets. People like, oh fuck, I don't even care anymore.
I don't even care. Look at what they did.
I don't even care.
Whatever. Keep your game.
Who cares?
I've moved on.
Bro, I care. Yo, how amazing was that? It's crazy. We're gonna talk about it. Let's not get too crazy, but I could just tell you that I'm losing it. And then obviously, finally, after what feels like years of rumors, finally, Gears of War Reloaded. What was once going to be the trilogy has now turned into a PlayStation Pony milking device.
Oh, we got a theory.
Break up the games, but either way, that remastered, remake, whatever they're calling it, Gears of War is real. First one is dropping soon. We're gonna talk about it, obviously, but man, was there a lot of tears. A lot of tears. Crazy amount of tears. And it's just like, this is what I loved about GTA dropping today.
Mm-hmm.
So GTA is a multi-platform game, goes everywhere. And the world saw that fucking game trailer and fucking lost their minds. Like, I have so many like breakdowns of people who found like little things and shit that we're gonna talk about.
Man.
But it's like,
how can you not?
I know, but at a certain point, I think we just gotta collectively stop the bullshit, right? Like, I don't care. Obviously, the ponies and shit, they're gonna talk shit like as they do, but like seeing Xbox people cry is real disheartening. Like, it's still going. It's like, yo, like before I was clowning on y'all because it's just embarrassing, but now it's like really, like at what point are you just gonna stop? You know what I'm saying? Like, stop pretending. You ain't got it like that. You're not gonna just go buy a PlayStation 5 Pro now, the one that you said was stupid and unnecessary 5 minutes ago. Like, come on, man. Like, just stop the bullshit. Just fucking be happy that we have an immense amount of dope ass games, and these games are dropping in Game Pass from Xbox. Obviously, not Grand Theft. One day, maybe, who knows? They might buy the building. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. Maybe that delay was to afford the make sure Microsoft can go write the check. You know, that would be nice. That would be nice. We all want to take two. We do. That being said, you know what the fuck it is, man. We're here live in the building. We're here with the homies.
Pabbing Tuesday.
No Pab Tuesday, man. No Pab Tuesday. We ain't taking none of that shit. Man, guys, thank y'all so much for being here. We appreciate y'all. Shout out to everybody who supports us.
Yes.
Over on Patreon and on YouTube members. You guys are the shit. So thank y'all so much. Of course, we always want to go ahead and shout out our elite members. That's right. We have the homie Big Boy Mike, Dark Angelic, Culture the Canuck, Music 72, and Queen Witch.
Woo!
And then, of course, we have our inner circle members. That's right. We got the homie Big Mix Gaming and Pragmatic Eagle.
Let's go.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you
for being here and supporting us. That being said, you know how we do here, man. You guys right now live in the building supporting us in such a major way, man. And we appreciate each and every one of you. Each and every individually. Each and every one of you. Of course.
You made it weird, babe.
Well, I'm saying because I had to size them up because some of them are more important than others. That's right. Because three of you
that came with a jab.
Three of you are the specials. That's right. Three of you have ascended and are watching the show from above.
Woo!
You are the first three people in the door. That's right. Shout out to you guys for doing so. And I got to tell you, what a pleasure to see who it was.
Oh.
Number one in the building.
Let's go.
Motherfucking Malcolm. Excellent.
Let's go. Malcolm in the building.
Is this his first time being number one?
I mean, I think so. I think so. I'm pretty sure. What a freaking entrance. Let's go.
Goddamn. Good job.
You arrived.
Thank you, my brother.
Shout out to Malcolm.
He's like, first. He's like, oh, damn, I actually did. You the man.
I have to say, the profile pic, it's perfect for it.
The question is, did he have that profile pic when he came in, or did he switch it once he realized he was number one?
Wow. Well, I mean, that would be pretty dope. I think that's been his profile pic for a minute.
Well, I'm just giving him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he just wanted to pop off and be like, look at me. I'm the king.
There you go.
Of the chat. I mean, that's pretty much what it becomes for the day. You know what I'm saying? For the day. Second in the building.
He was showing off.
He was.
I love it.
I gotta say, I don't know if he's been in the top three before.
No, never before.
The homie. Mass Hole 1977.
Let's go. What's up, love?
My dude.
Thank you for rocking out.
See? Look. Malcolm X says, the takeover. He's talking about the picture. He put the picture there to let everybody know.
All right, to let everybody know.
That was a new picture.
I run this bitch.
But still, I feel like it is. I do. He's like, I'm the king. I'm the king.
That's right.
Rounding out our top 3 is our motherfucking homie, our boy.
Oh,
making a return to the top 3.
Oh, damn.
Our elite member, our homie, Coach of the Canal.
Let's go, fam jam. Let's go.
I'm second, but then he's third. Listen.
All right.
All I can see is what I can see, and what I can see is that you're third, my friend.
Yes.
But thank you so much.
You know what? He came to terms with it. It took him a moment, but then he was like, all right. Some of them are like, number 50, and they're like first, and they won't get off that
hill.
Like
a Zach Riley.
Zach
Riley.
Yeah, exactly.
He thinks he's fucking Kesha and shit. The party don't start till I
walking. I mean, listen.
Just saying.
That's a catchy
song.
Accurate
right there too. I mean, it's pretty skillful for me to be.
Everybody should be feeling that way. Everybody should have that swag.
That's what I think.
I
mean, we literally are that because until I press play, what I'm saying? It don't start. But outside of that, thanks, brother. Appreciate you. No, but shout out to the top 3. You guys are the specials. Your names are forever emblazoned on the banner on the bottom.
And forever, you mean?
I mean for
till the next show.
For sure. But the whole show.
Yes.
Definitely the specials. Absolutely. Shout out to Mr. Xbox Elite. I see you, man. Thank you. For being here, bro. Appreciate you. The Black Knight.
Let's go.
In the building.
What's up, love? Thank you for being here.
Space Shot, what is up, brother?
That's the homie.
Game Shark in the building. Twinkle, twinkle.
Twinkle, twinkle, baby. Nothing like getting twinkled,
I mean, that's a great way to put it.
Yeah. Twinkle, twinkle. CMoney.
You're about to get twinkled.
Yeah. Yes.
Gotcha.
And you can say it in a different tone according to the situation,
I mean,
it can get weird.
It applies. Of course, we have Cage of Vampiro Borracho.
What's up? How are you doing today?
What's up, man? Thank you for being here, brother. Amit Kumar.
Yes, see, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
The only way.
And then you say, that's right, Amit.
You are first, little buddy. You are first.
Always and forever.
I see that one guy in the building. What's up, man?
Yo,
it's funny because
what's up?
I see that one guy
well, I thought that's what you were saying.
Else,
I see that one guy, and then you were gonna tell us the name, but
he is that one guy.
Yes,
he's the
guy,
one guy. Just saying. Queen Blueface in the building.
What's up, love?
Thank you for being here, homie.
Thank you.
I feel like people are questioning things that I don't understand. It says, "Am I on time or CMoney on time? Did the planet start spinning backwards?" We're always on time. I don't know what crack is being distributed amongst the chat, but we're always here.
We're always on time
when we say we will be. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Cheese is nasty. What's up, man?
Cheese
Thank you for being here.
Delicious.
I mean, some people feel that way. Dark Angelic,
you don't like cheese very much.
Who, me?
Yes, that's a problem.
I don't like cheese. Right
Not
now.
like I do.
No.
I love cheese.
I mean, it's not that I don't like cheese. Like, oh my God, I hate cheese. No. Pizza, cool. Slice of cheese on a sandwich, cool. But like OD on just cheese, like, hey, let me have a cheese snack. No thanks.
Cheese be banging.
Cheese be banging.
Yeah, extra cheese on everything.
I mean, just saying. The homie Space Shot.
Space Shot, what's up?
I gotta update this banner.
Let's go.
Space Shot in the building. It's right there.
Oh, I'm liking this.
Are you?
I see. Yes. Read that real quick.
No.
No, he didn't. No. Again? No way.
God damn it.
Guys, I want to see. Don't say what you just did. I want someone in the chat to try to guess what CMoney did. He's done it twice on a show, once before going live, and he just did it now. I need somebody to try to guess what CMoney just did. Damn it. Yup. Relsky, he said he spilled something. Of course, money spilled something. But look at El Vampiro Borracho. Spilled his coffee. That's right. See, he's not too drunk. He's not too drunk yet. I'm going to have to go help him, guys.
No, I just need to.
I can't even imagine.
I put up the bat signal.
The bat signal? Got it.
Man. Mi
All right,
trabajo
all
está
right.
aquí también.
Wow.
Maldito.
Que animal. Mm.
Wow. Okay, well.
Oh, Meet the Cheater gets it first.
This is smart. I just sat there and watched it.
Shout out to Meet the Cheater. He's the one who got it. But El Vampiro Borracho just copied the situation. Did you make it worse? That sounds like something.
Do you have something over there?
No, but I'm going to make it happen. Go ahead. Keep going.
I can't even move.
I can't even. Is it on your lap?
I can't click nothing.
Is it on you?
The mouse is taking over. I gotta save the mouse. Go bring me something.
Is
bring
it
something over?
I want to know how long.
Way.
Oh, okay. Hold
it's
on.
all over the world over here. I don't even. Oh my God! There's a crack. Something could blow up. Who knows? You might see. Oh, hurry up! I need something, woman. There was a lot of coffee in that cup. I don't know what happened. I blame. Who were we just talking about? We were talking about somebody. It was Space Shot. Space Shot in Super Chat. Got me all amped up. Oh, wow. I don't know if this is going to be able to soak. You know what I'm saying? All right, let me see if I can click that. See, this is what you didn't know, guys, was that you were. This is good. This is a secret mission in Grand Theft Auto. Okay, we're just showing you. We got an exclusive preview of a mission. Remember the hot coffee situation with Grand Theft? We just acting it out for you guys, so you guys can get a feeling of what it takes to be really devoted to your craft. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. All right. I think overall we're okay. Nothing major has taken place, but I can't even see the chat because where I am, it's not clicked, and I don't know if my mouse is gonna survive this. To be honest with you, let's see. Okay, it's moving. Okay, let's do that. Okay, go there. Oh man, it's acting weird. Oh, probably because the fucking place is drenched. Anything else you got for me, señorita? Señorita, anything?
There you go.
Why would I need? I can't do like a deep cleanse right now. This is just a quick patch me up. Okay, this is all this can be right now. How could this happen to me? This is wild.
Guess what CMoney's gonna be doing for the rest of the night?
Oh, I know. Fuck.
You.
God damn it. There's so much. How? What happened?
Wow.
Never happened
Okay.
to me
Do you
before.
have like a hole on your mouth? What happened?
It wasn't my mouth. I clearly it's live in 4K.
Knocked it because you don't know how to like do this, right?
Wow. Wow, you're gonna kick a man when he's down.
Oh, so warm. So delicious. So you spilled the whole thing. There's no coffee left. What a mess.
I need something else now.
For what?
What do you mean for what? I gotta put the mouse on something.
Oh, because it's soaked over there.
Yeah, a little bit.
Wow. All right. Let me guess. You need my help.
No. I'll survive. I'll just use this over
He's
here.
gonna say some dumb shit. You'll just use what?
I have something.
I'll use my shoe. He's gonna say some dumb shit.
Right, I think it works. I'm good. Don't panic. Stop panicking. Okay? Stop panicking. All right. It's fixed.
Man.
It's fixed.
There you go.
I don't know what happened. Okay. I don't know what took place. But I do know.
Thank you, Malcolm. Damn it, CMoney.
It wasn't my fault.
Yes, Amit Kumar, you're right. CMoney, you need a sippy cup. I start acting like he's he's grown. You know what I mean? Like he has evolved. But no, back to the sippy cup
Listen,
tomorrow.
I don't know what just took place. You can't prove anything happened, to be honest with you. Oh shit!
Come
This
on.
is dying in front of me.
No.
This is a good mouse too. God damn it!
Did you show them which one so they can throw something at you?
It's the Xbox One, guys.
Look at what he ruined, you guys.
It's not ruined. It's still working. It's just having a problem.
Because you smell coffee on it.
You can't confirm that.
I should have taken pictures to put in Discord.
God damn it!
Good.
What's taking place? All right,
This
all
is
right.
wild.
Relax, guys.
Mm.
Relax.
Mhm.
Space Shot
Yes.
in the building.
Space
With that
Shot. Let's
$2 super
go.
chat. I did update it, although that's what took me down, Space Shot. If you think
Damn.
about it, it was a sacrifice for you. Just saying.
I mean, he thought you could handle, maybe you shouldn't drink
I think
and
what's left before I hit it again. God damn
that
it.
is possible.
He says GTA delayed, but CMoney and Doodle are on time.
That's right. That's right.
Fucking on time.
Thank you, Space Shot. And look
Thank
at
you,
what
sir.
you do. Look at what you do.
Listen, I don't know what I do. Okay. Shinzo86. Thank you, sir, for being here.
It's
Thank you for that
good.
$2 super chat. Says for $50 for 50 donations, would you
Okay.
both dress up as Cherry? Who's Cherry?
Who's Cherry?
As
Like a cherry?
Like a red cherry? And you mean 50 donations of what? You know what I'm saying? What are you talking about?
Of kisses? 1, 2.
I don't know what you gotta be specific. What are you asking me, bro? I don't know what are you talking about. But thank you, brother. Dark Angelic in the building for the $2 super chat. Appreciate it.
Yo.
Hit that like button or you
Yes.
a port begging pony.
Let's go.
Yes,
I
please
mean,
do.
those are just facts.
Do the right thing. Do the right thing. You got the homie Mac22TH54 with the $2
was
super chat.
good.
Appreciate your fam. Says, yes, ladies and gents, this man's a professional. Listen, okay,
Oh, man.
what can I say? You know, it's all about entertainment. I sacrifice
Okay. All right.
everything for this cup
Sure.
of coffee.
Sure.
I know how much you like to laugh at my pain. Okay.
Okay.
It was first the
I'm
olives,
sure.
now it's the coffee. God damn
That
it.
was intentional for sure. You guys got a little peek behind the curtain. Look at him
You know I
chugging
need
the
another
hot
coffee. There's like nothing in
coffee.
here.
It is hot. Just don't spill it.
It's not. There's no coffee.
What were you drinking?
Little sips of shit. Nothing. It's all the bottom shit.
Shit.
That's shit that's left over. God damn it. Son of a. All right.
Oh my God.
How am I? What am I talking about here? What are we?
Wild.
Just crazy.
That's
town.
right, Relski. You forget he's your oldest child. He's like he's another set of twins.
What? Hold the fuck on. I'm
Yeah.
2 people?
You count like
That's
yeah,
real fucked up.
that's 2.
That's real fucked
Yeah.
up.
Youngest set too. Look at him. He said he was done.
I just drank the black shit at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh,
like
that's
the shit.
nasty.
I know because that's not why. All right. Focus. Okay, focus.
You have to mix. Get to the end.
There's shit there, man.
You wildin'.
God damn it. Pure greatness. With
Yo.
that $2 super chat. Appreciate your fam. Says
Thank
been
you.
spilling things since we were kids. Yo. I mean, I spilled things for a long time. And another $2. Appreciate you, fam. Yeah. That was real wild right there. Like, goddamn.
That was
That was
a part of
embarrassing.
his daily
It
spill.
wasn't. I did it on purpose.
You
with
know how
skill.
people get when they get old. They start spilling
gets old?
things. They can't see.
Bro.
It's a problem. Start losing their hair.
Wow.
Not you, babe. Not you. You just spilling things
Wow.
and stuff like that. But that's it. That's it,
Where's
pretty
that
much.
emotional damage button?
I mean,
God damn it.
how's that prescription?
Adidas 20-0.
Oh, we're moving on.
We're moving on.
Okay.
Okay.
Adidas was good. Thank you
Adidas
for rocking
20-0.
now.
Thank you for being here, my brother. Appreciate you, man. Hope your family is doing well, man. Says Gears of War, 19 years old. And people are losing their shit over a game that's in Game Pass for Xbox users. Again, 19 years old like olives. Why? Olives are disgusting. Olives are disgusting. Let me explain something here.
Mm. Don't you have
Can you
olives behind you?
imagine 19-year-old olives?
That's some nasty shit.
Like just a container of 19-year-old olives.
Are they supposed to like don't you have olives behind you? You still have them?
I do. Do you want me to move them to possibly drop them and break
Oh, no, no,
everything?
no, no, no.
Is
Do
that
not
what's
move.
happening?
See, turn your turn.
Because I
Turn
can
your
do
chair.
it if you
Turn
want
your
to see
chair. Turn
how
your
much I
chair.
could destroy and
That's
break
fine.
in the day. You know what I'm saying? In a span of 15 minutes, I can handle a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's a possibility. No fuck no.
Oh, I know. I know.
So, getting back to our boy Adidas,
Adidas.
with people losing their shit over a game that's in Game Pass for Xbox. I mean, that's really the bigger thing, right? I think we've known for a little while. And listen, I'm not gonna pretend like we were fucking enlightened back when the first idea of this shit happened, right? We went through our stages of understanding the situation, right? It started with 4 games and then it progressed over time as to what was going to happen and why it was going to happen. And honestly, I think we have now gotten to the stage where, Phil came out and he pretty clearly said that there's no red lines, right?
He did.
There's no red lines. And then he was asked if there were if every game was coming to PlayStation. Now, he answered that no, because there's games that, that are out already that they're not going to port to PlayStation. Um, and there's other things he said, we'll see how it goes. But I think we could kind of fundamentally just understand that pretty much any game that comes out is up for grabs of going over there, because at the end of the day, this is about being able to continue to fund the games that we all love, right? Like, look at Grand Theft Auto, right? Now, this is the way I do it. It gets me actually a little excited by the idea, because I look at what Microsoft has done with gaming, right? What their studios have been able to do, right? The quality level that these games have achieved is insane, right? Now, obviously, when you have games being made for a certain market, the budget is going to be dictated by that, right? So, we're going to sell to X amount of people, we want to go ahead and have X amount of budget, right? And now, having the ability to open this up and be in more places, be more places, now you're going to be able to see them actually go further with gaming, right? Like, do more with their slate. And I'm excited to see what that continues to look like, because they've done nothing but impress us. And I think this June showcase is really going to fucking,
Oh, this is going to be
this
insane.
showcase is going to be crazy. Like, the fact that they dropped this, they dropped Oblivion, they did all this stuff before the show. These are all showcase announcements. The fact that they did that, woo, crazy. Obviously, we're going to get into the topic and we'll get into it and we'll discuss it. But yeah, I mean, the fact that people are losing their shit is crazy, Tom.
It does confirm. I told you that the reason why they, were going to have a summer show that was just solely going to be streamed and they were not going to have people in there was because of PlayStation announcements. And then when you see on Twitter how these people react to these announcements, it just makes perfect it's a perfect reason to not have the show open, right? I feel like
Oh,
there
yeah,
would
yeah,
be
yeah.
some
I know our
reactions.
boy, I know when we were here, we were having a discussion. Our boy Hargeet was telling us that, you know, he had heard that the reason is they're just trying to cut back and save some money, and that could very well be the case. But I think these reactions are
I
showing you
think this is the
100%.
issue.
I mean, look, it's very clear. Come June showcase, they're going to show us something amazing, and it's going
Mhm.
to say coming to Xbox, coming to PlayStation, maybe the Switch. Kind of feel bad. Honestly, I kind of feel bad
I
for the Switch
know.
at this point. They got that's a new console, and I thought Take Two was looking to put Grand Theft Auto on there, but if
We're
you
gonna
look
get
at that
into that.
game,
That seems
if
messy.
you look at that game, mm,
Mm.
I don't know if Switch can fucking. They pushing. They are
May-
pushing, bro.
Maybe they'll make a Roblox version for the Switch too, guys.
I think the Roblox players might be able to put something like that together. This is crazy town.
Yo, we saw what? Who did we? It was a Sonic game on Roblox,
Oh
and I
yeah, I
didn't.
thought that was a
I
Sonic game.
thought it was a Sonic
It's
game. I was
fucking
like,
Roblox.
what?
People
Yeah,
are
they're
crazy.
wilding.
Also,
They're
fucking
wilding.
legendary thieves. Fucking put a full-fledged Sonic game in that bitch. And
But you're right when you said if they scoop up a game like Roblox, the freaking lawsuits for Xbox would
that
be
Microsoft, if they
they would
bought
be wilding.
Roblox.
It would be crazy.
Yeah, it would be very crazy, actually. Um, but yeah, I mean, look, we're gonna talk about all this stuff, but yeah, I think it's pretty clear that one of the easiest decisions they made for dropping FanFest and all this stuff during Showcase and doing the live stream for them during Showcase is the reactions that they've gotten to this news, um, and you know whether good or bad, it's just they don't want to take that risk, right? So yeah, that's wild time. But Adidas, man, appreciate you, my brother.
Thank you.
And then we have our motherfucking homie Mash.
Mash in the building. Let's go.
And not only did he do 5, but he did an additional 5. My dude went ahead
thank you
and
so
did 10
much.
on point for
Let's
gamer
go.
memberships, man. That is fucking dope
Thank
of you, my friend. Appreciate you, my brother. Let me do it right now before I fucking forget, because you know how I be. I gotta make sure I get this done correctly.
There's nothing around you that you can knock down, right?
There's nothing to knock down
okay,
now. No.
Okay. Well, listen, it's safe.
Listen.
Can't believe.
I can't. That being said, y'all know what to do.
Tell them, baby.
Put the motherfucking welcome to the family emoji in the chat.
Woo!
Welcome our newest member, man. We appreciate. Oh shit, I didn't even see my boy down there. We appreciate every single one of y'all for being here, man. Let me get my boy in here, man. I didn't even fucking see him. I don't know how long you been there. Have you been there?
Man,
what?
I've been here listening to the whole coffee spill and everything. Yeah, I've been here for a minute.
I didn't even see, man. I'm sorry. Shit was wild. Shit was real wild. Shit was real crazy. But thank you for being here. Let me shout out.
Sorry, Farrell.
My bad, fam.
That's
so
wild.
I see Becca got a membership. Got 50 TY got a membership. Doodle got a membership. Matthew Bartfield and our homie House of Cards. Appreciate you.
Yo.
And then you have Relsky. You have Farku, Scatolites, Vontae, and Eastside Vandal.
Yo, that's so dope.
Thank you guys so much. I see Farku in the building right now.
Farku, what's up? Farku send us some edits.
Oh, you guys saw one already. Shout out. I didn't see you, Farku. I was gonna, as I would have made my list, I would have seen you and I would have shouted you out.
On point.
Check out that thumbnail. You see the thumbnail. You see the new face of Grand Theft Auto. Similar to the old face of Grand Theft Auto.
That's right. That's right.
He made us some new ones. That's right. That's your boy CMoney and Doodle over on the thumbnail.
That's right. There you go. There you have it, music.
That's right.
Music said they messed up the trailer.
No,
you know,
we put the real one together.
We put the real one together. You know what I'm saying? How to do it. Yo,
shout out to Mash.
Guys, welcome. And Mash, thank you so much, bro. That's so dope of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Before we continue with the super chats, our boy Fab's on the building.
Yes.
My
Hey,
dude,
how's
how
it
you doing,
going?
man? Thank you for being here, brother.
Happy
How's it going?
Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday. It's been a
He's a
great
little
week.
low, right?
You're a little low.
Don't
How
say I'm
low can you go?
How
How?
low
Am I
can
better
you
now?
go? How low can you go?
Try
Better
again.
now?
There we
Yes.
go. Look,
right.
Yes,
looky.
indeedy.
I gotta
Let's go.
customize the gain every time I come on here. But yeah, I mean, things have been good. You know, everything's good in the land of Xbox. Pony's still suffering. You know,
Hold
On
up.
a
You're saying
daily.
you didn't want to turn in your green card?
for what?
Like your Xbox green card. I'm not calling
I
you
got, I
illegal.
got Gears of War remaster for free. You know, because I already had Ultimate.
Let's go. That's
Wow.
what I'm talking about.
It's
What am I
almost,
turning? I mean,
it's almost
people
like some rational thinking happening here.
Yeah, people turning in their Xboxes to buy PlayStations to buy games that they were already getting in a service that they were paying for. Doesn't add up
they
to me.
claim to be, even though some people are cracked. Like you saw, like well, I wouldn't say cracked because I think they were just they didn't trade in. Like Destin didn't trade in his Xbox. He just bought a PlayStation 5 Pro, right? And I think same thing with Ryan McCaffrey. He didn't trade it in. He just bought one. Listen, there's nothing wrong. If people want to buy a PlayStation 5 Pro, there's nothing wrong if you want to go buy a PlayStation 5 Pro. I mean, at this point, if you are going to prefer to play on PlayStation, then you might as well just get a fucking Pro because it's better than the PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? Like at this point, the PlayStation is kind of is what it is.
I mean, we saw the comparisons.
Yeah, I just feel like mainstream media feels like they can just put stuff out in the ether and kind of bully Xbox into, you know, doing what they think Xbox should be doing.
That's what I think though, Farrell. I'm with you with the I took it back and then I'm buying it again because of these news. Like I feel like that's kind of like a way to try to put that pressure of or like look at how I'm leading this and see who else hops on board with the idea that now the better place to go and play these games are on the pisser. So I see what you mean.
Yeah. I mean, but we know where the future of Xbox, well, we don't know, but we have a good idea of where the future of Xbox is going and where things are trending and what it looks like they're planning to do. And if they succeed in what they plan to do, they have the resources and the capability. I mean, there won't be a better place to game than on an Xbox platform.
Yeah, I mean, native, but this is the thing though. I think seeing what's happening with Nintendo and seeing what's happening with PlayStation, it's kind of like avoiding that future. So you can see how they're taking the steps to not end up in that type of situation. You know, I do have to say, I got to go to this comment from J Mo. Listen, I do not disagree.
What?
PlayStation.
Oh shit!
I need that clip.
PlayStation is for people who think Diddy is innocent. I mean, I'm just saying.
Hey, yo.
I see Madman in the building. What's up, Madman?
That was fucking hilarious, yo. That was fucking hilarious.
Oh,
that was
man.
Good. That was good. All right. Let's get back to the wait, were you saying something and I cut you? No, okay, good. Server Salah in the building. My dude, thank you, my brother, for being here, man. Thank you for that $2 super chat. Appreciate you, homie.
Thank you.
Says CMoney not allowed within 50 feet of a Starbucks.
Can you imagine?
I don't spill coffee like that.
Like here
right? This is not my normal practice, okay?
Lock the doors.
That was real wild, actually. No, I'm
they have a picture of our cars.
I'm well liked amongst my community of Starbucks employees. Okay, they all are fans. They think I hold a cup of coffee really well and that I don't drop it. So
they did say I like the way you hold your soda pop.
That's not you know that reference is something that no one in here is
gonna get.
Where's it from?
The proposal.
The proposal. It's a
Love
good
that movie.
Great
It's
movie.
hilarious.
Great movie. We got the homie Mac 2. You like that? That's what I
You
thought.
needed that coffee, huh?
Sorry. Doodle. I'm sorry. Mac. God damn it, Mac. 22TH54 with that $2 super chat. I appreciate you, homie. Says Doodle, do not let that man have more coffee. Hashtag shaking my head. Bam. I need it. I need that. I need that. I need that. I need my drip. You know
We think you're good. You need your drip?
Oh my God.
Oh, you wildin'.
You got the homie Cage at the Beetle Borracho.
Oh,
with that $2 super chat. What's up, man? Thank you for being here. It says GTA today. So they do CMoney and Doodle hot coffee. Listen, it's not my fault. I blame Space Shot. Jonah's the motherfucking dad. What's up, man? Thank you for being here, man. Thank you for that $2 super chat. It says, holy shit, Doodle needs a raise. Hit that like. Wow. Wow. That's real. That's real disrespectful.
What's good, fam? I mean, I'm just saying.
That's real crazy.
Just saying.
The homie server us a lot back with another $2 super chat. Appreciate it. It says, Doodle, please address the Pabs today.
Yes.
Tired of it.
Oh, we'll
talk about it, bro, because it is fucking tired.
We're gonna get into it.
Absolutely.
It's wild.
And then, of course, we have our brother Space Shot back.
Yo,
$5 super chat, man. Appreciate you, homie.
He ran out of coffee, Space Shot.
He did run out of coffee. Says first it was quote unquote early access for Indy, then 4-year-old Forza, then 20-year-old Gears of War. Next up, $100 for early access to Pong.
Oh, wow.
Hashtag pony up.
Wow.
Yo.
Damn, Space Shot.
That was real fire.
Hey,
that was real fire.
Damn.
I like that.
I like that. They're getting milked.
Yes. Not in a good way.
Is there a good way to get? I mean, what? I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
Dude,
I'll let the chat answer that.
Oh my God! But yeah, Space Shot, I feel the sentiment. This is wild. They real hype. They're real hype. I mean, listen. It's a fun time. It's a fun time. Honestly, if Pong was made by Xbox and they put it up for early access and gave him $100 edition, they would fucking buy it. We already know that Xbox run those streets on that PlayStation store. Well, you okay? If I can't see you laughing over here, no, put yourself back on the goddamn camera.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
okay.
Are you good? Control
Look at
yourself, woman.
Look at the chat.
I can't see the chat. I can't see. I'm reading. What is it?
From G Maybe. Forward.
You can milk anything with nipples. Becca says, I don't think there's a good way to be milked. Game Shark says hashtag get milked.
Oh my gosh.
Coach says there's lots of good ways to get milked.
The commandments.
No, don't put him on blast. Don't put him on blast. Chill. Little B.
He put the eyes at the end, though.
The cheater says a good milking does indeed exist. Kay says, I didn't think there was a bad way to get milked. All right, what is happening here? I don't know.
This took a turn.
You guys are wild.
Oh, man.
Goddamn milkers.
Wow.
Oh, so many of you. Oh, boy, Abacab 72. That's right. Our boy Abacab 72 has gone ahead and become an on-point YouTube member. Thank you so much. Brother.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I know what to do.
Tell him, baby.
But, motherfucking welcome to the family emoji in the chat. Welcome our newest member, man. We appreciate you so very much.
Abacab, thank you so much.
Appreciate you, fam. Oh, my God.
Woo! Moving on.
Man, there's a lot. Okay, hold on. How fucking far did? All right. Obviously, clearly, we went into a whole different land of stuff. But I still want to say what's up to some of the homies. Meet the cheater in the building. I see you, fam. I'm the Crow. What's going on, man? Thank you for being there. He says, I think GTA was always going to be released in 2026. Rockstar knows what they are doing. We talked about it a long time ago where we thought it was going to be 2026 as well. So I think that they just wanted to go ahead and make everybody miss it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but that's the way you go ahead and announce something like that. Then you drop a trailer and you're like, all right, take all the time you need.
Literally, like back to
take.
back. Also, by the way,
this
is my theory, real quick, because I'm sure Rockstar didn't drop this shit on PlayStation and Xbox, right? Like out of nowhere. I think Xbox and PlayStation knew very damn well when this shit was going to drop, right? Don't you find it really wild that the day before the GTA hype trailer, which made the world forget about everything.
Yep.
Xbox dropped the news
back to back
Gears of War.
I mean, it's smart, right? You go ahead, you do it right.
Like, they cried for a day, and now they're like, "Fuck it, GTA."
Moving on.
Oh my god.
Moving on. But
we gotta shout out our boy Meet the motherfucking cheater.
Let's freaking go.
For going ahead and becoming
Meet the cheater
member.
Let's go. Thank you so much.
Y'all know what to do.
Tell him, baby.
Put the motherfucking welcome to the family emoji in the chat.
Fucking.
Welcome our newest member, man. Motherfucker, Meet the cheater. My dude. Thank you,
Yo, thank you so much. Homie. Welcome, bro. Thank you.
Holy shit, it's my motherfucking homie. Motherfucking big boy.
Yes.
Dude, thank you so much, my brother.
Let's go. Good to motherfucking
see you. Shout out to my homie. Went ahead to the Toy Dot Sweet Chat, man. Thank you so much, bro.
Good.
Says, what's up, fam? It's been a minute, but
yes.
I just wanted to come and show some love. I'll be tuning 40. Oh, I'll be turning 44 on Friday. Yes. My dude, happy early birthday, my dude.
Happy birthday.
I feel like that sounded just like it.
Pretty much.
I feel like it.
Do you remember the beat I made yesterday?
Oh, we don't want to talk about that.
It was so good.
Yeah.
I did a whole mix. All different types of stuff. Yeah.
New intro?
No. You don't want to know. You don't want to know. I want to think differently.
Beatboxing. Yeah, it was so good. It was good. Come on. Tell me the truth.
So I'll be turning 44 on Friday. Wow. So I plan on partying all week long. Yes. So if I don't show up Friday for the stream, it's because I'm too late. Yo, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. Enjoy, homie.
Enjoy. Happy birthday. Happy early birthday. Appreciate you, that is what's up. Listen, I'm not going to be 44 for like another, 25, 26 years. But I'm sure it must be fun.
Appreciate you, sir. Have a great show. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you. That was so dope. We're getting old.
Yeah. Old age. Ugh, I wish I knew what that felt like.
Wow.
You know, just saying.
You're getting there.
I mean, am I?
I mean, your grays tell a different story.
Wow. Betrayal. Fucking betrayal.
I'm just saying.
Who said that shit? I forget. Hold on. Somebody has a saying like the people who betray you are the ones closest to you. So,
that's a saying. Yeah.
God damn it.
Something like that.
That's cold. Cold-hearted.
You know?
That's real fucked up.
I'm just saying, it's all fair. Didn't you say that? Yeah, sure, about me being young?
What are you talking about? I did not.
I heard something.
Wow, you know what you're saying.
You know when I feel attacked.
Closest thing to CMoney today was the coffee.
What happened?
Why are you trying to bring the coffee back? Why, Farrell? Nobody was thinking about the coffee. Everybody even forgot that moment happened.
When you
talking about betrayal, you got betrayed by your coffee. It spilled everywhere.
Seriously.
Destroyed your Xbox One.
Betrayed by the entire panel.
Mouse.
That's what's happening right now.
Wow.
Betrayed.
Wow. It's on us now, Farrell. Yeah. You see that?
Yeah, I see it now. I see it now. Night of Cypher in the building. What's up, man?
Yo.
Here, fam. Appreciate you. User for games. What's going on? Playa.
What's up?
How you doing, man? Thank you for rocking out. Amit Kumar says, did y'all see that PlayStation is bundling Black Ops 6 months later with the PlayStation 5? Yo, they really got no games. They bundle in Xbox games. Yeah, I mean, listen, I honestly I didn't put it as a topic because I don't think we're gonna get to it. But I'll tell you right now, if you didn't think Xbox was riding that train and using these motherfuckers for what they were, that bundle is in Europe. It's out there. There's a lot of places that Xbox is not, jamming to out there. You know what I'm saying? That don't really rock with Xbox like that. And to have them use them to put out a Black Ops 6 bundle is pretty great. It's pretty great, especially since those bundles, I think, if I'm not mistaken, Xbox gets a bigger cut of the game if it's on the bundle. So it's a beautiful thing.
It is.
Yeah, for sure.
Says a lot what's going on with their first party too, because they're not bundling Ghost.
Whoa, damn.
Honestly,
when you just said that,
Marathon.
For a little bit, I had to remember what the fuck Ghost was.
Yeah, it did take a second.
That's their flagship. That's one of their flagship IPs at the moment.
Game of the year, Pharaoh, some may say.
Probably already game of the year with nobody having even touched that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a problem.
It is.
Sin in the building.
Sin was good.
What's up, man? Thank you for being here. Relski was good, playa. Thank you for being here, man. Appreciate it.
Relski.
Still more pockets in the motherfucking building.
Woo.
What is up, player? Yo, everybody knew I spilled my drink. Okay. They all saw it. Great. Man. You guys are lovely. A lovely bunch. Wow, look at all the jokes. Appreciate it.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Park you in the building. What's up, fam?
Park you.
Thank you for rocking out. All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and just ignore all
the
that.
slander.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes you have to,
Oh shit, the beer baron. Shout out to all the Nintendo losers who can't play GTA.
Let's go.
They're like, I'm gonna buy Switch 2 because it's gonna play everything now. It's gonna play everything. Baby, continue on real quick. I gotta take this call.
So, Pharaoh, you're muted. Wait, did CMoney mute me? Did you mute me?
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay, you can hear me. Okay, I was like, this is what he does.
For a second.
So, did you think it was gonna go to the Switch too? I mean, it hasn't been announced. Maybe they're gonna tell us later.
I didn't think it was, because if the Switch was powerful enough to handle those type of games, I think they would have announced the specs for the Switch 2 by now. And the system's releasing in a month, and we still know nothing about the specs of the system, which is a little odd. Normally we have the spec sheet by now of what the system is capable of. And being that we don't, that would lead me to believe that Grand Theft Auto will never make it over there.
How many people you think saw that shit today and have canceled their
pre-orders?
Nintendo's like, wait, hold on, why are you bringing this back?
I mean, because they were going to play Grand Theft Auto on the run, right?
They were.
With their Switch 2, and then things have changed, huh?
Yeah, it cut them deep, clearly.
I feel bad for people that turned in, traded in consoles, because they thought they would be able to play everything, and now they know that they can't. Sucks to be them. Enjoy that Mario Kart, though.
And spend that hot 80. You know what I'm saying? The hot 80, of course. Fuzzy Tomato in the building.
Yo, Fuzzy, what's good?
Jesse B in the building.
Jesse, what's up?
What's up, man? Thank you for being here. Dave D, what's going on, man? Look, it says crazy how you're literally Lucia. That's right. Or Lucia. Lucia. Yeah, that picture, spot on. Farq doesn't fuck around.
He don't mess around.
But yeah, I think honestly, I think we took their image when it first dropped, and I always knew, I was like, those motherfuckers. They put my girl in there, and then they say shit to me. No respect, motherfuckers. And then now I feel like they changed her to look even more like you.
Oh, okay. They saw
Fucking
the
assholes.
edit that FAQ made.
Yeah, they saw that original edit and they're like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna
All
do
right.
it."
We're
It's
gonna.
funny how we could just easily edit you right into that bitch. And she looks just like you.
Well, listen, we're in the game. See, one way or another. Know what I mean?
Facts.
Mash.
The homie Mash to the building. Thank you for being here, brother. He says the value proposition basically is Game Pass for Xbox if you don't play on PC. And though I'm not a fan of all gaming cross-plat, keep in mind vast majority of games are third-party multi-plat. Facts. I mean, look, there is more value outside of the box. Is what happens if the games start going everywhere, right? Then Phil Spencer told us, right? What he wants is he doesn't want you to pick an Xbox because they have games that are boxed off to you. He wants you to pick an Xbox because they made the best box that's out there, right?
I mean, yeah.
And when you think about any other form of media that you do, whether it's a phone or a like Android phones, perfect example, right? Android's the base, but there's like a million different phones, right? Which one do you choose? You choose the one that you like more, right? The one that has the features that matter to you more. When we used to have DVD players, Blu-ray players, CD players, every type of thing you bought because you prefer a certain thing about it. TV, same thing, right? And that's where we just are, right? Xbox makes the better console. That's just hands down. Quick resume, untouched. PlayStation 5 made a Pro, still can't figure out how to put shit to have a save state so you can go and fucking play something else to come back to it. They still can't figure it out, right? Game Pass, of course, is a crazy fucking benefit. Absolutely. But just the system itself, like just the fact that how it does back compat and how it automatically just works for all those fucking games and upreses them and puts HDR on them and frame boost and all this shit, man. Like the console is a beast, just what it is, right? PlayStation is just PlayStation. They're just a name that has been around for a long time, that people have
It's
decided
name
is the
recognition.
popular
It's
choice.
that
It's just what it
simple.
is.
Also, I mean, when it comes to the brand, and we've talked before about having games on PlayStation, reaching other countries where Xbox is not. So we're talking about going ahead and trying to get those players that have apparently not been buying games. Which is a lot of them for the amount of boxes that they have out there, the people that show up for these games, it's just there's such a disconnect. So trying to reach those players and letting everyone know, like, look, they have games now, right? Not their games, but there are games available, quality games. So,
Facts.
that's the
Facts.
big deal.
Amit follows up
I
with
mean,
that,
what's up,
says,
homie?
Xbox is just pumping out quality games nonstop, all in Game Pass. I can't even keep up. That's the honest truth. Like, there's no way of keeping up. There's no way, man. There's no way. Like, right now, playing Towerborn, fucking enjoying that. Still playing Oblivion, fucking amazing game. Like the Expedition 33, still, I only played the first little part and then I stopped and said I'll get back to it. But like,
You want to try everything else. You want to get into everything else, and that's the issue.
there's just
Time.
so much, man. There's just so much. It's the truth, but it's real crazy. All right, hold on. What do I see over here? We got the homie. What is the
Jonas.
motherfucking dad with that $2 super chat? Says
Thank
that
you.
hairline says about aging.
Wow. Well, see, I'm just saying.
First of all, you don't know where my hairline was when I was 20 years old.
Mm.
Okay? All right? It was in the same exact place.
I have
as it
this
is now.
picture.
Listen, I don't know what you're speaking. All right? The hairline is where it was. It's moved a centimeter.
Can you imagine if it was like right here and like now it's
No,
like
it really
here?
wasn't. It really wasn't.
That'd be wild.
I never had a weird fucking
If it went from like
eyebrow
here to
hair
here,
ratio,
see, that would be crazy. He's not
He's-
getting it.
He's always had a lot of thinking space.
Oh,
Wow.
he is a thinker. He is a thinker.
Wow. Okay, well, let the abuse continue. Right, you are in the building, my dude. Welcome back,
Yo,
my brother, with that $2 super
Sam.
chat. Appreciate you, homie. Says some Pampers for the spilled coffee.
Oh,
Hashtag Pabs crybabies. I mean, there's a mix of emotions happening with this message, right? You are. I don't quite know. Are you directing this at me, or are you directing this at the Pabs on these streets?
it's always a mix, you know. You take some, and then you know the rest is for everybody else. You know,
That's real wild.
some apply, some doesn't. How it goes.
Well, Dark Angelic here
Dark
to save
Angelic,
the
what's
day. Thank
up?
you, my sir, with that $2 super chat.
Thank
Appreciate you,
you.
brother. Says coffee, like Concord, will never be forgotten. Oh shit.
Oh,
This is not going to be a thing. It's just a coffee that was spilt. That
oh.
what is basically Space Shot's fault is what I'm saying. We should
I
just all
feel like that has. I wish like we had seen it so we can clip it. You know, just to remind you not to spill.
100 coffees versus CMoney.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh my gosh! Wow. Okay.
wow.
Wow.
Big money with that
Wow.
$2 super chat. Can I have some coffee now? I have my bib. Holy shit.
Oh my gosh, it's one of those plastic ones with the scoop on the bottom.
That's a fucking problem. Back with a $2 says this picture on GTA 5 day. Now look at me before GTA 6. This
It's
is
been
not
so
nice.
long. You did say you were young.
Service a lot with that $2 who just says
Yo.
only people that are old get mad about ageism. See,
Seriously, right?
that's a good way of thinking about it. Service a lot. I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you.
Mock me all you want. I am the epitome of youth. Thank you, Sharissa. I feel better now. Thank you so much. Do you now, K? What the fuck? Do you, K, now? The broke boy inside with that $2 super chat says 33 hours into Expedition 33, longest time ever for me in RPG. You're supposed to stop playing now. 33 hours, Expedition 33. That's it.
That's where it ends.
You had to beat the
you
game.
Can't go any further.
That was the
You're
real
done.
challenge of the game.
It's
you
over.
Had to beat it within 33. Oh, restocked.
Oh no.
Thank you, sir.
No. Oh my gosh. Here it goes again.
God damn.
I feel like you need a bib on.
Needed that one. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, yo. Woo, okay. Big money's back. I'm going bald before GTA 6. This is some bullshit. Wow. I mean,
listen, by May next year, and if it gets delayed a little more, oof.
Yeah, wow.
I mean, who's to say?
Yeah, it's wallet. Okay, listen. I think we're good. I think we're good with the abuse. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta move on from it. Got it.
Cullen Prime, what's up, man? Appreciate you, fam.
Yo, what's good?
Okay.
Thank you, Malcolm.
Big Migs, sipping cups. Wait, does CMoney still Starbucks at the store? He came in after. Didn't even see it happen. And then he spent all this time. Look at him. Hashtag CMoney needs a bib. God damn it.
Listen,
Big Migs. God.
He turned it around pretty quick. He made that edit real fast, yo.
He doesn't play around. That's the truth. All right. Let's get this fucking party started.
Let's go.
Okay. Let's get the party started. I gotta shake off the abuse. Okay. Let me just go ahead.
Oh, this is sweet.
Oh, I saw that.
John.
That is fire.
Wow.
John,
that's nice.
Thank you, my brother. Says dope is dope. CMoney, hair or not, bro. Thank you, fam.
Let's go.
You the man. Look at that.
Or not.
Thank you.
That's nice.
Did you just say or not?
Or not. Either way.
God damn it.
You know?
God damn it.
That's what's up.
Okay.
Shout out to John.
Our boy
on, Mike. Let's
Number
go.
17
Thank
motherfucking
you,
months.
fam. Thank
Says,
you
hey,
so
yo, bro,
much.
did I miss something
Hey,
while
yo.
I was gone? Besides the coffee spill? I don't think so. That's a dope ass profile pic, by the way.
I know.
I'm feeling that. I see Spartan 661 in the building. What's up, man?
Yo.
Okay, listen. Look at the mockery. You
I
can't
know.
even do something nice, John, without them saying some shit. Man. Now,
Mm.
we're gonna pop this cherry.
Let's pop it.
No, everything's muted. Yeah, y'all are muted. I don't know if we're all muted, but
Hello.
there we go.
Can you hear us now?
Yes.
Hello.
Mammoth
Can you hear
said
me
we
now?
can't hear you yapping.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
How do you know? Farrell.
'Cause I
confirm.
hear
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay, cool. I don't
There
know
you
what
go.
took place. I don't know anything that I said either, by the way. So
You told them how you were taking yourself out.
but at least I showed visuals.
Oh yeah, they did see it.
So
They did see
it's
it.
the button. See that? That B button? This is the Xbox controller. When you're in the menu, you hit the B button and it takes you back out, right? That's what this if you press this shit, that's what it does. I literally hit the button with my gigantic hands, went ahead and just fuck. Why do you keep laughing? They're fucking huge. What are you talking about? Your hands fill up like this little tiny spot right here.
Our boy right here, I said, see money like that. Hello.
God damn. What is happening in this show today? What the fuck
I
is
don't know.
going on?
Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus.
That's
All right.
wild.
Oh. Let's try this again. I don't even have a book. Oh, thank God my book wasn't around. Can you imagine?
Do you
It
have
would've
your
been-
book? Did you spill it on my book?
No, thank God. That would've been
Okay, let me
crazy.
get my book. Can I have my book? You have a book there?
I have,
Still
like,
need mine?
people's paychecks on my desk, yo. Thank God that shit.
No way.
That's wild.
You're wilding.
Well, I'll be like, sorry, dog, I can't pay you. I spilled coffee on the check. You fucked. You fucked. Sorry. 2 weeks, dog. 2 weeks. I'll see you then. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? Oops. Check the stream. Live. I can't
Ask the
control it.
chat.
Can't control that.
Oh my
Mhm.
god.
I think
Oh.
I'm on these. Let's see. Wait. Where am I? Do 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 do. All right, here we go. Our boy Dark Angelic
Dark
with that
Angelic,
$5 super
what's
chat.
up?
Appreciate you, my
Thank
brother. Thank you
you.
so much for being here. Says, please
Thank
become a member for as little as $5 a month. So CMoney can hire a competent producer.
Damn.
Bro,
Mm,
I mean, you ain't wrong.
no.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't wrong. Hold on. Did I updated this shit correctly, right?
Did you?
I think I did. Okay, my bad. Yeah, Dark Angelic is correct. That's might be a necessity. I wish there was a way to do that. That would be real cool. Big Boy Mike with that $2 super chat. Appreciate you, homie. Said, man, what was the coffee spill all about? Oh no, like literally, I went to type in Space Shot's name for being the first chat. I think. Did I? I don't remember the reason. I know it was Space Shot related. That's what I know. I think I was
clicked on his chat. You said, let me update it real quick.
Let me update it real quick, which I normally don't. I could have read it and then updated, but I was trying to be a nice guy. And then, when I clicked on his name, everything went crazy. So I don't know. Nobody knows. I really can't understand.
You can't hold him responsible for the things that he does.
It's not my fault. Jesus knows. It's not my fault. We got the homie Do UK now.
Yo!
The Broke Boy Insider with that $10 super chat. All right, hold on.
You.
Let me get into. Should I get into the topic? Is he about to talk about the topic? Don't know if we should put this in the topic. All right, fuck it. Thank you, my brother, for being here. Thank you for that $10 super chat. It says, I pray GTA 6 drops at 30 FPS. Then watch all these PS fanboys that said for Xbox 30 FPS is unacceptable for a current gen game, and I refuse to play them. We'll see them retreat faster than CMoney's hairline.
Oh, wow. That's fast.
Wow. That's real wild.
We get it. We get it though. That's really fast. They will be gone.
Abuse. That's abuse.
I don't know why they do this to you, babe.
Yeah, it's almost like there's not a ringleader who is leading them. God damn it, Pharaoh.
Oh, damn me.
Who was I gonna say, Pharaoh? It's only one person I'm sleeping with tonight. Can't be them.
Oh man. I mean, I just, I saw you getting roasted before I even came in, so I just,
Listen, nobody knows the answer here. Okay, nobody knows the answer anymore.
Mute my mic real quick. You mute your mic.
How can I? You want me to mute the mic? Okay. You should have said it. It's fucking hilarious.
I don't know if it's too far.
Well, you can't say it now.
No.
The moment has not passed, but that was funny. Oh my God. All right, focus.
Oh man.
Our boy RC Polygons in the building with that $10 super chat. Appreciate
it wasn't. Hold on. That sounds weird. It wasn't about you, Pharaoh.
No, it wasn't.
No.
Yeah.
I assumed it wasn't.
It was a
Who's gonna do the
joke,
milking?
Callback to
the beginning.
That's real wild, yo. That's real wild. Oh my God. RC Polygons with that 10, man. Appreciate the homie. Thank you for being here. Says, I think it's pretty sad that there is a bunch of grown men getting in the feelings for Gears going to other platforms. They should be happy to see more people playing Gears, but they are man children. RC Polygons, you ain't lying. And this is the thing. Like, again, I don't want to be sorry. I have like tears from all the laughter that's been taking place. Oh, Jesus. I don't want to be like, I'm not going to be a hypocrite and say that I never felt these ways. You know what I'm saying? But I think that there is a difference, right? Where you can like understand, and
common sense kicks in.
Yeah, like get some new information, make that information go in there and you register and it's like, yeah, this makes sense. Honestly, I don't know how I didn't see this, but I didn't see this before because I don't think it could have never worked outside of this exact circumstance that is happening now, where Xbox just has so much that they can continuously give us so much. So it was a lot easier for me to just kind of get a grip of what was going on, and it made sense to me, right? And it works for me. I'm actually 100% behind what's happening right now because I know that there's nothing but upside for us, right? The other part of it was just, bullshit console war, talking shit, nonsense. But now it's like this is the funner war, right? This is the war that's actually really funny because you see them nonstop talk shit about our things, and then now they're just guzzling that shit. You know what I'm saying? They're milking nonstop,
Phil?
just taking it in. Not my eye. You know what I'm saying? Nonstop.
I think they like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you just got to be able to look at it and be like, okay, it's like the time has passed, right? That whole shit, it doesn't matter anymore. What matters now is looking at what we're getting nonstop. More and more content, more and more games, all in the Game Pass day one for us and anybody else who has Game Pass. Yeah, no, I mean, this is a great time, man. It's a great time, and I agree. At this point, I am going to call them man children because at a certain point, you have to kind of be like, all right, you know what I'm saying? We can move on now. We
Yeah,
got the
at some
homie
point, we gotta
Ryar in
move
the
on.
building. My dude, thank you, my brother.
Yo!
Thank you for that $2 super chat.
What's up,
Says,
fam?
thank God CMoney doesn't drink otherwise. Hashtag too many games. Facts.
Thank God. Yeah, no drinking, only coffee.
Yeah, coffee's the drink of choice. You got the homie Do UK now, the broke boy insider with that $2 super chat says, be happy,
Yo.
CMoney. Remember, I have no hairline. It's gone. I'm just saying, it's kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? To talk bad shit about me when you ain't even got hair. Goddamn. No, it's all right. We're part of the I don't even know if we have a
Paul Beanie Gang.
No, we don't. First of all,
Is it real now?
no.
Oh.
We never had the beanie on until it got cold. God damn it.
I mean, Ryar said it was the Paul Beanie Gang. I was starting to believe it.
No.
And then,
lies.
you know.
The homie Big Mix Gaming, my brother. Thank you, man, for being here. Thank you for being a member for 15 motherfucking months. Inner Circle member. He's our fucking man. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you, brother. Says 15 months, and we learned CMoney needs a bib and is self-conscious about his hand size. What? By the way, check Discord. LOL. Who the fuck? I'm not the. She's making. What is happening here? I didn't say nothing. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Big hands. Big hands are good.
Yeah, that's what I said. And then you said, you know what?
What did I say? See?
I don't know what you're talking about.
What did who say?
What is happening here? What am I looking at?
Oh my gosh. Look at this.
Oh shit. That's fucked up, yo. Oh my god, that's real fucked up. I'll share it.
Wow.
Goddamn, that's wild.
Wow.
That's real wild to put out here in these streets. That's real wild. Oh shit.
I can't believe you sent Big Miss baby pictures.
I didn't send no fucking baby pictures. Look at this shit. Look at what I have to deal with here. Look at this crazy ass abuse. Look at that shit, yo.
I mean,
Oh,
the hand size is, proportionate,
Mm-hmm.
Those hands look way too small. They're not proportionate. They made my head smaller. That's real wild.
Brought your,
Okay.
Resized your forehead.
Wait, you didn't show the other one.
What other one?
The other picture, the one on
This
top.
is the one he sent me.
That was funny. Oh, you're not in the general chat. He's dropping other things in the general chat.
God damn it. I don't believe this. Let me see. No, that's the same one. And then the other one is the picture.
Yeah, but I like what it says on the bottom.
What does it say?
Well, I can't see it from there.
I don't know.
Clean bowl and full bellies.
I don't see any of that.
So creepy ass face.
No, I'm good. We'll just let that be. Okay, we're just gonna leave that there because I can't see it. And if I can't see it, it ain't real to me. You know what I'm saying? That's all that matters. That's the reality of the situation. So let me do that. Get out of here. Get out of town with that crap right there. All right. And do UK now with the broke boy side of that $2 super chat.
Yo.
Says it's not a receding hairline. It's leg burns. It's not
What?
a receding hairline. It's leg
You don't get it.
burns.
Right over his head.
Leg burns.
Mm. You don't get it.
I can't put. You gotta have to paint a better picture for me, dog. I don't know what that means.
Mm.
Mm-mm.
Wow, see,
I have no idea.
you don't get it. Mm.
All right.
Oh, music didn't get it either.
Thank you. I don't get it at all.
He wants you to explain.
No, don't make her say nothing.
Mm.
No, you explain. I need the words out of your mouth.
Me? Oh, well.
Not you. All right. God, we were supposed to start. What happened? What happened? Nobody knows. I didn't even get to write shit on this goddamn
Go
paper.
ahead. Go ahead.
His hair is a bush? The fuck? All your hair is running away from you.
Mm.
Is that
No.
the answer?
No. Think. He said it wrong, though.
Yeah, but where does your head go?
Well,
when you
listen,
eat
my
out? And I
mind
don't
went
mean
somewhere.
dinner. Yeah, well, that's where my first thought went. But then I started thinking legs
No,
on the
thighs.
top of my head. What the fuck direction? What fucking direction is this happening here? Is that a new? Is it a new? Like what the fuck? I can't even comprehend that situation. What?
If you turn off the camera,
No,
I'll come show you.
how? I don't believe this. I don't know what's happening. Show me. That's the sides, not the top. That's where your receding hairline is. If it were that other way, I'd be like, all right, this all makes sense to me. I now know why this is happening.
Mostly, it's not. Listen, it
I mean,
goes
we know
in.
why the sides are going. You know what I'm saying? But the top, that shit don't trust nothing. The top is free.
Okay, can we get started?
We were supposed to. I don't know what happened.
You're getting lost, see? You're getting lost.
Distractions.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at this one. Fuck. Mark Hughes joining the party. This is not fucking cool, man. Look at this. Look at this. Look.
Wow. Wow. Look at that cape, see?
That's real crazy.
And it's all Sony colors. Xbox.
That is kind of fucked up. Why you put some blue? So much blue on him.
And red. And red.
And Nintendo. Anything other than Xbox got that. Well, there's a little tiny little snippet of green on the bottom.
Fuck you.
God damn it. God damn it. All right. All right. Can we get back to business? Do you K now the bro boy aside with that $2 super chat? CMoney versus pornography. Wow. All right. Okay. I think you're.
Oh yeah, there's a
Yeah,
feedback.
there's like some bumps happening. Pharaoh, I think you're a little sensitive.
Thank you, Relski. I see. Yeah, I hear it.
Oh, 1 second.
All right. All right. I'm gonna write down a timestamp. Okay. This is
Yes,
fucking happening.
I mean we have to do this.
At some point, it has to just
Get to it.
happen.
Yeah, wildin' today.
Woo!
What a Tuesday.
What a Tuesday indeed.
I mean, you started it, see. It's your fault.
How did I start anything?
When you spilled the coffee.
I didn't spill any coffee. Okay, well, first of all, I don't want to hype everybody up, get them ready, and then it's not ready because I didn't have it here. So, okay, now I have it here. It's going down. All right, let me get that set up. I just want to be ready. I don't want to hear no bullshit from nobody, but I wasn't prepared. We're prepared. Man, there's so much. There's so much. All right, all right, all right. Let's fucking go. Let's pop these bottles. All right, here we go. I didn't pick a time though. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, All right, everybody. The time is now. Chapter 1. Grand Theft Auto 6. Trailer number 2 has released. Yes. Yes, it's happened. And happiness has spread amongst the land. That's right. This motherfucking game got a new trailer. We were all just sad that the game got delayed. And we were all like, hey, listen, it's okay. At least we got other games to play. But damn it, did they just ruin that whole idea for us? Because mother effing Grand Theft Auto 6 looks crazy. It looks insane. And I'm so excited. So this is what I want to do. I don't know how many of you have watched it. I'm assuming that you all have. But we're going to have to watch it together.
I think so.
I think that's just...
It's only right.
That's the only thing that
we
makes sense.
We got to do it all together, guys.
That's the only thing that makes sense. So Grand Theft Auto trailer 2 is now out. Rockstar Games posted this. So let's go ahead and let's watch it together. And then we'll have some discussion and take a look at some of these posts where people found little things here and there. All right, let's go.
What you doing up there?
I'm just fixing some leaks.
Seriously, dude, you got some time on your hands. I got some properties with paying tenants.
Well, that's why you came by?
Just go get me my checks.
See you, Brian. Love you, Jason.
Oh, that's gameplay right there. Damn.
I'm here for Lucia Caminos. She's supposed to be getting out.
What's your name?
Jason Duval.
I think you heard before.
You might have. Hey.
Hey.
Hands above your head, now!
You, stay. The new beginnings.
Big news, isn't it? Trust me, this place is just the start for us.
Ring the bell! Shots
The only thing that matters is who you know and what you got.
Gonna do this? We're doing it right.
Yo, D, this full effect? They got your name, address, they got everything. Us cops, we gotta protect each other.
You and me, go. You got this.
We got it.
Say my city, baby! My city, baby!
Come to Bill's Nation today. We got more guns than all else.
Hey.
Hey, if you got bread, can you hook me? Clean.
God damn. Holy shit.
You should take out the sound and loop it.
I don't think I can loop it. I don't have to loop it in
YouTube, I
put it
think.
on YouTube. Yeah, let me it's worth it. God damn, bro. How the fuck? Let me also, I want to point out something real quick because I seen the people on Twitter obviously go ahead and get pumped because there's a PlayStation looking controller on the
on the table.
right? You guys seen that?
The coffee table.
Okay. So let me I don't. It's funny because they got all pumped and shit. But if you go ahead and think about it for a second, you remember this is Grand Theft Auto, right?
Mhm.
And everything in Grand Theft Auto is a play on something or mocking something or doing something, right? Let me ask you a question. When they showed the PlayStation that was there, supposedly a PlayStation, looks like the PlayStation 5. It looks like a bootlegged version, right? When they showed it, was my man sitting there playing a game? Did he have the controller in his hand?
Oh,
Was he
oh!
playing the newest game that's out in these
I
streets?
see where you're going.
No, he was using that shit just like everybody else uses a PlayStation 5 to sit there and watch a fucking TV show. That was a commercial,
He
fam.
passed out, babe. He passed out.
Yo, literally just watching TV on his console, bro. Yo, it's so funny because it's like
music
What they
turned
do.
into said, not playing it. PlayStation 5 confirmed.
exactly music. Exactly, yo. They literally were not playing a game on the PlayStation. Hashtag no games. Rockstar is mocking them. They're
Look
like,
at Rocky.
everybody owns a box to do nothing with it, yo.
Rocky says, based on reality more than we thought.
Facts, Rusky. So the
Woo.
next time you see some clowns talking about, hey, they love PlayStation, look at them. No, they mock them in their face. How much
Damn.
harder would it have been to just have some random game sitting there and he could have just easily went ahead and had the controller in his hand? Or if they didn't want to show a game, she could have came home and he could be like, oh shit, I gotta turn this off.
Yep.
Turn it off, and then nope.
Just nothing.
No, he's half
Knocked
asleep
out.
having the PlayStation on watching TV. That's what he did.
I mean, that makes full sense to us.
That's what your box is here for. It's the
Damn.
truth.
On standby. Look, he's knocked out. Poor guy.
Facts. Fillmore Pocket says, I hope they bring back the GTA 5 TV shows like Republican Space Rangers. Yeah, they had a lot of great shows actually there, and I think they will. I feel like they are setting out to make the biggest game ever. And we have like a lot of details from like things that were, I guess, on the website or something, but a lot of people like posted that shit on Twitter. So we'll look at it and we'll talk about it. But before we do any of that, let's go ahead and just give your impressions. You know what I'm saying? Like just what you felt from when you saw this. Frau, let's start with you, brother.
I mean, the game looks amazing. You're seeing the reflections in the water of the trees and the environment, and the lighting. The lighting is just so good, and the graphics look amazing. I just can't imagine it really looking like this on console in a big open world game. Like, we saw Hellblade look amazing, but Hellblade was more of like a closed experience, and this is gonna be like a big open world. I'm excited.
Think about Red Dead Redemption 2, bro.
Well, Red Dead didn't look like this. I mean, this is
but I mean, comparatively for what it was trying to portray,
yeah,
it looked real good.
It looked really good, yeah.
This is obviously at a much grander scale, right?
Yeah, it's just it just blows my mind that we're taking these type of leaps in gaming. Can't wait to play it. I don't know if it's a day one for me, but I know everyone's
Word?
I don't know what's coming out in that release window. I mean, it's like in May, so we know.
Wow. I mean, I gotta tell you, the only thing that would make me not play Grand Theft Auto 6 immediately is if Xbox dropped a new Halo.
Halo feels like a fall game. The one thing I do like about where GTA is dropping is that it leaves space for all those blockbuster games that typically drop at the end of the year to still drop and have like their time to shine because they'll be fine owning the summer and the spring. But yeah, this game looks amazing. I mean, I probably will play it day one, but man, like if they get this one right, then you might be waiting another 20 years for GTA 7. The way
I
this
mean,
game
but
looks right now.
at this like at this level of fidelity, I mean that's probably not a hard wait. Like I feel like the scale of this is just crazy. I mean,
Yeah.
listen, Grand Theft Auto 5 is still going. It is still going as like that online shit for sure.
Mhm.
But they do like story shit in the online, right? Like they
Yep.
release story bits and it's just as every bit as high quality as the stuff in the game. It's just smaller and kind of cut up for multiplayer. But you know, who knows what they're planning to do long term with this. You know, we know that they had single player expansions planned for GTA 5 and then they canceled them just because of
Mhm.
how crazy the online went. But now that they are probably planning for the online to be a big deal, you know, I'm assuming that they're accounting for that and everything that they're doing. But shit, bro, there's so much to this.
Yeah, looks like you'll be able to do jet skis and all types of other crazy stuff. I mean, this
You know
looks
what's
like
fucked
We
up?
saw all the locations as well, and
Yeah,
like
and
it's
we'll go through.
insane.
We're gonna go through each one too because we do have them in the thing. But um, this is the shit, right? This was captured on the PlayStation 5. Okay, my problem is that why is this only happening now that we're gonna be 6 years into the generation, or almost 6 years by the time this shit drops? Like this is what we were expecting, or at least what I was expecting from next gen.
Yeah.
Right?
Mhm.
Like they are nailing it, right? Hellblade 2 nailed it, right? Like this is what I was anticipating. You know, the animations amazing, right? Like the movement, all that shit, the graphics, everything. Like this shit is just fucking crazy what they've
Yeah.
accomplished. And like, how is it that it takes 6 years, obviously longer than 6 years, but 6 years into a generation, and it takes the best fucking studio in the world to make something that's next gen
Yeah. At this scale.
at this scale?
Yeah.
At this scale,
This is wild.
it's real crazy. Baby, what did you think when you laid eyes on this shit?
It looks freaking amazing. And the world is so populated. It's crazy because we kept watching, and right now I'm just kind of like dazed out, it just into it because you would see the trailer and go back and you focus on something else. It's so populated. There's so much going on and there's so much in the environment that you just kind of, as you continue to watch it, you're like, oh shoot, I didn't even see that truck turn over there. Or look at the reflection here. The lighting is just stunning. Just in the sunglasses, you just see, look at that. Like you just want to go in there and explore. When he's walking in, you see walking through, like on you see the dust just lift off his chancla. It's just
Yeah.
it has this like authentic feeling to it. It looks insane. Um it looks crazy. It seems like it's gonna be nice and heavy when it comes to their story, right? That relationship.
Yes.
So I'm very excited about that. You can see here and there like where the shortcomings are and why they need more time. You and I were talking, see money, about when he goes to the prison and you see the keyboard, right? There's no shadow there. You see the top of the
Yeah,
keyboard
yeah.
right
You can
there.
see
So
it right
you
there.
see where the little elements are going to what where they
Like there's
need
no
time.
self-shadowing underneath
Exactly.
it or anything
So
like that. So you can see that there's still the
there's
places
there's
that the
still
PC version are gonna fucking
pick up,
pick up.
right? So it's just it
Or the next gen
oh,
version?
that's what I'm thinking, right? We were talking about the new Xbox possibly coming out next year, right? It's
Mhm.
also possible that GTA 6 can be delayed again and come out during the fall, right? So who's to say that it's not going to release right around the time the next Xbox console gets released, right? So there's
I
all this,
mean,
and the fact that they showed it in the PlayStation 5 on the PlayStation 5, I mean, why? What are we wait? The PlayStation 6 is not around the corner, but what we've been talking about is the new Xbox being around the corner. And if the
yeah,
Switch doesn't have it, and they're the ones with the handheld, Xbox is releasing a handheld from what we know, right? So
yeah.
what if Xbox is the spot to go ahead and play it on the go? I'm just saying there's a lot. But when it
Yeah.
comes to a lot of possibilities, right?
Damn.
See,
If
money's
the
like, oh
Xbox is
shit.
the only place
I'm
that
just
you can
saying.
play Grand Theft Auto 6 natively on the go,
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
that would be
Mhm.
fucking wild. That
And
would be wild.
if you're Satya or Phil and you're dropping your console next year, why don't you pay Take-Two to push their game back 6 months to your launch date and
Yep.
have it be a launch title for your platform? Why wouldn't
I
you?
mean, that would be a huge deal. That would be a big deal. But yeah, the relationship, the way the fluidity for the characters, like the way the movement is just so fluid, is so like comfortable. I wish they had let them, they get really close, they're about to kiss. I wish they had let them kiss, because that's something that like sometimes is a lot of times is a bit off. So I feel like I would have loved to have seen that moment and see if it's gonna look organic, right? Because everything else does. But yeah, this game looks phenomenal.
Dude, look at this shit right here.
Yep.
Look at the beer.
Reflections,
Look at the beer. It has
everything.
bubbles
The
in it.
bubbles in it, the sweat, right? Like
The
the
sweat on the
hair.
bottle, the bubbles inside going in.
Yep.
Come on, man.
Even on the characters, the hair looks phenomenal in my opinion, but but on top of it, like when they're sweated out, like it has that, you see that natural reaction, right? And the thing about this game is not just from an outside, like zoomed out, there's a lot of detail in there like that, but zoomed in, there's also a lot that you just don't want to miss. um this is going to be a big deal. You can see it's stunning. It's stunning.
Dude,
um
look at Grand Theft Auto 5,
you can see where the
Grand
time
Theft Auto
goes,
6.
right? And now when you think about it, they were talking about Grand Theft Auto being, $80-$90, right? And you think of why is such a big deal that Nintendo's trying to have Mario Kart, with what we saw of Mario Kart, right? Having it be $80 and thinking that they should be charging for the game for Mario Kart the same that they would be charging for Grand Theft Auto. And you see what they have in this game, just the freaking trailer. It's just it's not it. It's not it.
Agreed. I mean, this is just like
A
asinine.
whole other
It's just
level.
asinine.
A whole other level for sure.
All right. So we have Shinobi over here who went on the website and got a bunch of the details from the story, location, stuff like that. So I want to kind of go through this. This is all fucking so like I'm so pumped for this game. He says Grand Theft Auto 6 new story and locations details. Excuse me. Says trailer was captured on PS5. We know that. You play, and obviously it's pretty clear they have the marketing for it. It came out like 3 hours before
It did.
on the PlayStation YouTube, and then like 3 hours later it came out on the Xbox YouTube. So clearly they're doing that marketing deal, and they are making sure people think that it's only on PlayStation and shit as they do. All right, excuse me. Says you play as Jason Duval and Lucia Caminos. When the easy score goes wrong, they find themselves on the darkest side of the sunniest place in America, in the middle of a criminal conspiracy across the state of Leonida. Jason wants an easy life, but things get harder. Grew up around grifters and crooks, was in the army, wound up in the Keys working for local drug runners. Yeah, it definitely seems like he wanted the easy life.
And I love, by the way, like the little, obviously, you know, he was in the army, and you see, if you look at his watch, again, I told you guys, we watched this quite a few times, but he has military time on
Yes.
his watch, right? So it was like, oh shoot, look, like when you catch those little moments right there, you feel like, oh, that's awesome that they're incorporating and thinking of all of that
Absolutely.
in the
Because
details.
the details, man, that's
They
where
matter.
Rockstar
I mean,
is
I saw it.
untouchable. They spend the time for the details. They go and they build shit with the possibility that you may never ever see it, but they put it in there because it fits in the world and it should be there. It's crazy.
It is, and they make sure that if you're paying close attention, if you're zooming into those moments, if you record it and you're watching it in freaking slow motion, and you want to zoom in here or there, that they are not missing anything that you can pick up on and kind of be off. So
Agreed. Agreed. So it continues. Lucia's father taught her to fight as soon as she could walk, ends up in prison fighting for her family. She learned her lesson and wants to only make smart moves, wants a good life her mom dreamed of since their days in Liberty City. Interesting. In my mind, are we like in my mind? I'm kind of having this thought.
mhm.
Are we thinking they start the game together? Or do we get to see like him by himself, her by himself, and like the moment when
Me
they found each other?
Well, you know, you and I were talking about how it seems like this game is gonna take us kind of like back and forth. We don't know
I don't
what
know if back and forth,
approach.
but
Yeah, we don't
at
know the
least
approach
back.
that they're going to take. I think in the trailer we kind of see it in that way. But we don't know if they're gonna want to go ahead
Like, what if he was like
and
a pen pal? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
they just talk to each other in prison, like one of those,
yeah.
things where you have like a pen pal, and then she got out, and they just became a thing.
I mean, that's possible, but
I don't know.
yeah, it seems like it's gonna have you see them differently as they show the trailer. So
Facts. All right. Tons of characters in the game, like Raul Batista, who is a seasoned bank robber. Booby Ike is a local Vice City legend who transformed his time in the streets into a legitimate empire spanning real estate, a strip club, and a recording studio. Brian Heder is a classic drug runner from the golden age of smuggling in the Keys and Jason's friend. Um, Vice City is a long way from the 80s, but still the sun and fun capital of America. Each neighborhood is unique: pastel Art Deco hotels, bright white sands of Ocean Beach, bustling panaderias of Little Cuba, panaderias, panaderias,
Panaderias.
panaderias, right? Like bakeries or whatever.
Mhm.
Um, of Little Cuba, the bootleg brands of the Tisha Waka flea market, and Vice City Port, the cruise ship capital of the world. Yo, what if they let you go on a cruise? Like
That
you
would be
get
dope.
on a ship, go on a cruise, takes you to like some fucking other island that's not part of this area. That might be crazy. I see my mind goes there because I just imagine Rockstar being like, we have these ships. Why not fucking just make it a way to get there? You know what I'm saying? Like a special place that you can
Yeah.
go. Leonida Keys, tropical archipelago, casual gateway to paradise. Grass rivers, untamable jewel of Leonida, gators, mangroves, deadly predators. Welcome to the wetlands. Port Gellhorn, cheap motels, shut down attractions, empty strip malls, fueled by malt liquor, painkillers, truck stop energy drinks, dirt bikes. It's Leonida's forgotten coast. Ambrosia, home to the Allied Crystal Sugar Refinery, providing jobs. Local biker gang provides almost everything else. In the heart of Leonida, American industry and old school values reign supreme. Mount Calaga National Landmark in the north, prime hunting, fishing, off road trails, lush backwoods, and hillbillies. Paranoid radicals live far from the prying eyes of the government. Man, that's a lot. That's a lot. There's a lot going on. We do have a bunch of pictures that were released
Yes.
that are screenshots, right? So let's go ahead and take a look because man, like you watch the videos and you know the video goes by pretty quick, right?
Mhm.
Like there's a lot of snapshots of things, but it kind of keeps it moving. But when you can go ahead and kind of see, so Grand Theft Auto 6 alerts kind of put this together. So um if we take a look, I don't know if we could just go through it all or how does it let me see if it'll stop. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's gonna stop each time. Okay. So this is so Vice City, right? So these are some pictures of Vice City. Man, I mean, it's
That's
stunning. Like
crazy.
if you look to the bottom left, they're playing basketball over there,
Yep.
which is what telling us that we're gonna go be able to play basketball. Last time we had tennis. I don't know if there was basketball in GTA 5, but there was tennis. Um, so there's basketball there. Bottom right, I don't know if you guys can see that red
I'm
car,
about to zoom
but
in.
there's
Yeah, I
like
see the car.
cops. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a
Can't see it there. I can see it here though.
there's like a standoff or something happening over there. And just like you just look into the distance and it's just so much like there's like
Absolutely
people at that
stunning,
pool on
bro.
the side. Like they're not it's not just like a vista, but there's people there. Like you
Mhm.
can see
It's
people in their
alive.
lives.
You know,
Exactly.
it's a place that you want to kind of dive into and explore and see what's going on and what are they doing here and what's happening there. You
Exactly.
know, it's an active world.
100%. 100%. You look at the nightlife of it, like God, look at how far out you can see the lights. It's all stunning. You know, all those cars in the streets. It really looks so like fleshed out. It's really insane, man. Um, I don't know if this is an older hooker with a younger dude,
Damn.
or you know, Doodle might think it's some old chick with money.
Just saying.
Um,
A
I mean, who
cougar.
knows?
You see her back and you see her arm and you see the wrinkles, right? But she's put together and he is very young, fit, full of tattoos, right? So it seems like that's a sugar mama right there or something like that,
It's possible. It's
you
possible.
know?
Then we see Vice City. We saw planes a lot, right? There's
Yes.
airports. So again, like I don't know how crazy they would be. You know what I'm saying? Like, will they let you go into the airport? Will they let you get into an airplane and just
Right?
fly somewhere
I
like
mean, they're
another part
making
of
it
the
see the
state?
thing is that this is the there are no limits. Like it's okay to go ahead and think that that's possibly in there. You mentioned the cruise, you mentioned going on a plane. It's like those are possibilities when you're talking about, you know, Grand Theft
Rockstar,
Auto,
because they're
right? You're
fucking
talking about
crazy.
Rockstar, yes, and the way that they do things. Man,
Yep.
I
So
hope so. I
I
hope
mean,
so.
it
That
would
would
be
be
dope.
like next level,
It would
though.
be real dope.
That would
It
be
would be real dope.
crazy.
All right, so this is life in Vice City. So you got obviously more of the streets area, you know, where you see them fucking
The
riding on
graffiti,
their
yes.
bikes, graffiti, the fucking big ass rims on these
The
old cars.
yep.
Like this is dope, man. I mean, they're doing
The most,
like the most
right?
possible, right?
Mhm.
Like they're literally kind of just doing everything.
And you see like the hobos on the side of the street, right? Like you just
Yeah.
see it all. It's crazy because you don't want to miss anything, and you're kind of like, man, it's just so active.
There's animals in the world too.
Hmm.
You see the dog
The dog.
right
What else?
there.
We saw a cat. We
We
saw
saw a
the
cat,
iguana.
raccoon,
You're like
iguana.
crossing the street.
Yeah, it's real crazy. They put everything in here. Then obviously you got some hoes getting I don't know. I don't know why I said that. Maybe they're
Listen,
not. They could
calm
just be
down, see.
they could just be women but getting arrested. You know what I'm saying? What do they do? She's taking a selfie.
Wow, I mean that seems. I
Trust your
listen.
gut,
That's
CMoney.
So but like what they officially told us
birds.
the time frame?
Yes,
Because like in the early 2000s in the 90s, like this wasn't happening. We weren't filming everything like this on your phones. You know what I'm saying? Like the
Yeah.
iPhone didn't come
true.
out to 2007.
That's true.
Yeah, I think this is
So
current.
This is current.
But with the vibe of, you know, the 80s, 90s.
Definitely like 90s, 2000s, right? But obviously
you see the
they're doing the it's
even in the jewelry you see it, the bracelets where you with the names on it, right?
Maybe Florida is just a place where time stands still.
That's possible too.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen.
So it's like it has the newer stuff, but also it's like living back in that time.
Keeps authenticity.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Of course, you got the stripper spot, and
that's the one thing. Go back to the stripper spa.
The money.
Yes, the money. You see how the money's a little off still. Like I feel like hopefully they'll get to that, right? Because those
Unless
are like
we don't know
again
what it
the
looks
little
like to
details.
have like thousands of dollars in singles.
No, the way it looks. It's
the
not
$10
the
look fine. The one that's in the air.
It looks a little off. So hopefully they'll get to that. But they'll get to that too.
Look at the. By the way, if you look all the way to the right,
yeah,
right,
it looks like
see
veins,
the legs,
right?
like the veins,
yeah,
but that's like the sweat.
Dripping,
that's
drip.
And then this one here, which is crazy as shit, to have this old dude.
That's what happens at the beach, though.
He said, "Fuck my wife." Whatever. But why they gotta make her like that, yo?
That's how they be built.
Wild. That's wild. Damn.
This dude is like, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. You got the.
They made her like a
back.
flamingo.
Yeah, she looks
damn
real crazy.
Yeah.
You got the dude finding treasure,
but he's not. He found the treasure.
Yeah, he found his treasure for sure. You got the lifeguard over there. You got that normal couple on the left in the back, just living their best life. You got football. They're tossing the football around on the right side.
I thought they were playing volleyball. Hold up, let me
that's
zoom
a football.
No, that's definitely a football.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see. I thought the net was there.
And then you see that truck, that little Jeep.
Yeah,
ATV.
It is in the middle. The ATV.
Yep.
So there's so much happening.
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy.
But all right, let me get out of this one. So now this is like Leonida. Look, underwater.
Oh man,
Woo!
Crazy.
I just can't believe the PS5 is doing all this. I played Final Fantasy 16. That thing was struggling.
I mean,
right? Thank you.
To be fair, they're just showing us cutscenes and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, is it gonna look like this? Yes. How is it gonna move? We'll find out. But yeah, this is I mean, that's stunning, dude. That's stunning.
It is. Everything. Let's not have a cyberpunk situation.
No.
On the PlayStation 5.
The fact that they haven't come out, like, Rockstar is amazing. Again, you go back and look at Red Dead Redemption. I mean, it's fucking stunning. Like on the 1X, think about the size of Red Dead Redemption 2. On the 1X, it was
gorgeous,
beautiful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you go ahead, you double that power, you know, and have, you know, better techniques, more efficiency, and all the time in the world to make the game that they want to make. I mean, this is new gen. This is what it was supposed to be, bro. The rusty anchor. Just some what's happening on the left? Is that some old dude on the left?
He's using his 401k wisely.
That's some old dude, right? I can't see.
Yeah. Wait, hold up. I gotta zoom in. See, hold up.
You see him?
Old
I gotta make it. Yeah. Oh my gosh, creep.
Didn't even see.
Yeah, he's super old.
I mean, he's getting it in.
He's getting it in.
Put his 401k to work.
It in. This person sitting on the with their head
passed out
with all those drinks.
Listen.
Good life choices, bad life choices, all in one picture.
Oh my god. Man, it's so this world is gonna be amazing to get lost in. Oh, there's your iguana.
There it is. There it is.
Look at the guy on the bicycle. Also, there's bicycles in the world too.
Yep.
With
the dog. See, you see the dog next to him.
Go knock that dude off his bike and take his bike. You know what I'm saying? So there's gonna be so many different vehicles you can do. You got the iguana. looking super high def crossing the road. You got the dog
Seriously.
next to the guy on the bike.
Yeah.
People taking selfies. I mean, look, there's like a little tour van over here on the right. Man, this is crazy. This is crazy.
That's wild.
And then obviously the lady on her moped. And then obviously they're giving you a shot. Look, you got the plane right here, which means you're at least going to be able to fly this plane.
Something.
You got boats out in the distance. So we know there's jet skis, regular boats, cruise ships. Man. It's like overwhelming to even think about. Now, that's Leonida, right? Then you have Mount Caliga National Park. And look at how the game changes. These could be separate games. Like,
right?
Look at what we're looking at here. This looks like an advertisement for a fucking dirt bike, or an off-road racing game.
Seriously. You can literally separate them and feel like you're just like, I mean, they could be separate games, but
dude,
the idea that you brought up about taking a cruise or going ahead and maybe not going on a plane, but like flying a plane, one of the small ones, like a 2-seater, right?
I feel like they showed us an airplane multiple times.
I
feel like you got to let us get on that. There's an airport somewhere that is going to land. We're going to go
to
to the airport.
Be like, let me in.
You're going to let me in. We're going to go on a plane ride. And look, there's a little raccoon just there for no reason.
Oh, Fillmore was just asking, is that a cat or a raccoon?
It's a raccoon.
Yeah, it is a raccoon. I can see under the eyes now. Yeah,
dude, this looks better than regular off-road racing games by themselves.
Yeah,
like not just a part of a bigger game.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's definitely a raccoon.
Look at this shit, man.
This
is what I'm talking about. Rockstar, right? There's no human life here. This camera is one of those National Geographic shit that's just sitting somewhere and just capturing a moment where this cougar I believe it's a cougar, is sneaking up on
about
these
to tear up some meat,
eat some ass. Like this shit is gonna go down. Look at the reflections in that water, bro. If they got the PlayStation 5 to do this shit,
that's absolutely
I gotta tell you, man. Honestly, I know we make fun of the PlayStation 5 because it's fucking garbage compared to the Series X, but this generation, this should be normal. Like compared to what they were able to do with a PlayStation 4, right? PlayStation 4, 1.78 or some shit, 87 teraflops.
Yeah.
PlayStation 5, 10 teraflops. This is over 5 times the power of what's running a copy of Red Dead Redemption 2. Of course, it should look this good with people who have the talent to do it. The problem is that there's not that many talented people, like real talent, like this talent.
Yeah, I mean, you have to, and that's when you think of, anyone who's out there dropping the ball right now. And it's like, if you have the talent, right, and the team to put this together, like you should be able to. And they want us to accept less than when there are games like like Grand Theft Auto 6 being released.
Yeah.
And
facts.
Like, why should we?
Now, obviously, you don't have to, like, these companies don't have to make a game at this scale.
No.
Right? Where it's the whole state of
but the
Florida
quality, the quality.
Yeah, you can make a small version
there.
that has quality, right? It's like, I don't know. It's so wild that they're able to do this. This looks stunning. Look underneath the cougar. It was clearly like wet. You see the hairs
and creeping in. You see how
like,
yes, it's kind of just creeping in. You're getting that feeling, that wild feeling that it's about to go ahead and attack. So the portrayal of it is wild.
I see like Fuzzy saying they're spending billions making this game is not normal. Of course, again, the scale is what they're spending billions on. But like a little portion of this can be its own shit.
Agreed.
You know what I'm saying? Like you don't need to make the whole fucking state, but a little portion of this, you could do this quality level. It shouldn't have to take
absolutely
that much.
And listen,
energy.
It is extremely detailed and populated. There's so much going on. The interaction, we're not just getting that type of quality, right? So I think that, like you said, C-Money, if you separated, right? How many games do we have here? How much have we gone through like separately? If you
Facts.
separate that all into a different, each one into a different game, right? It it doesn't need to even be as precise as, you know, they are with it, and it'll still be a quality game,
Agreed.
you know?
Agreed. Again, fucking stunning.
Look at that.
Look at this is fucking beautiful. But you can see on the right, you got another one of those, what, like a cheetah again, or a mountain
I mean,
lion.
let me zoom in. Apparently, I need a
Mountain
freaking
lion.
appointment
What are those?
to
A
my
bunch of
eye
motorcycles over there. So
doctor.
it's like the motorcycle gang driving through,
Yes.
like a whole bunch of them. Fucking beautiful, man. Look at this shit. Fucking kayak game. They're gonna fucking just put it here, let you kayak around the world, all these different rivers. Man. Flood gauge. Wow.
This is insane.
It's
It's
stunning.
This
crazy.
is insane.
And as far as
And
quality, we have gotten a couple games that have had some, like Hellblade has had similar quality, and
Oh,
I think
yeah.
Alan Wake has had similar quality. So I know you
I mean,
someone made the
I
point earlier. Alan Wake 2, it was pretty.
Alan Wake was good, but it wasn't
it
like
wasn't like
this.
It was a
yeah.
pretty
But
game though.
yeah, I mean,
Graphically.
Hellblade 2, I would say, is doing what we just said. Right?
A smaller
Hellblade 2 is
scale of it,
smaller
right?
scale,
So if
making
you
something
yep,
absolutely
Mhm.
boom. That's that.
exactly. So it is doable if you
But like
go
you
ahead
like
and
the amount of games that are doing it is so small. Like Assassin's Creed Shadows on PC is stunning, right?
Mhm.
Cyberpunk 2077 on PC, fucking crazy. But like that's not this is supposed to be this gen. This gen is supposed to do that. And it looks like Rockstar's and obviously Hellblade 2 has already done it, but at a big scale, Rockstar is going to be the one to show how it's done. I'm
yeah.
telling you.
Yeah, because I think there's a lot of, for me, obviously they're not doing it. They didn't do it to this scale for sure. With Alan Wake, the details weren't there like this, but also like I was so frustrated with like the notes out and like it's raining and muddy and it's
That's what I'm
just
saying.
like
Like,
little
yep,
details like that. It just pulls you out. That's why I can appreciate when you go ahead and you see like the military time on his watch, like little things like that. The boxing glove on her necklace, right? These are little elements that somehow bring it all together.
agreed.
So
Agreed.
that was such a pain with Alan Wake.
So now we move from the national park and we go now to Port Gellhorn. Oh, what the?
Skip
Oh no, that should just
right
skip
here.
for no reason.
This
Jesus.
is
All right, here we go.
crazy. Look
Port
at how much
Gellhorn.
more we have to go.
Yep. Again, kind of shit motel. I don't know what's happening. Are they taking a picture over there? Is that like a selfie situation happening on that side? I don't know. There's like so much. Look at the dude laying down in the pool in the back. He's just laying there.
Yeah, I see.
Just wow.
There's someone by the truck.
Yep, there was somebody by the truck. You got this thing, Delights, Cabaret. Guess is the place you're gonna be able to go if you want to see some women. You look at the cars, or maybe women. Who knows what's gonna be in there?
That's true.
We
It
have
says
no idea.
girls, so
But that's open to interpretation now. That's not a blanket statement anymore. But obviously you can see the lighting over there is crazy. Look at the lighting on the car, just the blend between the green and the red. I don't even know where that green light is coming from. What is it? Is that thing on the floor over there? Who the fuck knows? It just looks crazy.
it's the
I know the red
it's
is
the it's,
reflecting
it's
up.
it's the light above the door.
Okay. Oh, okay. It's a green light.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then if you go all the way to the right, your eyes are drawn to that, right? But if you go all the way to the right, you see like a homeless dude and a homeless chick
Oh
pushing the
yeah,
cart
with the cart.
with like bags
Yeah.
hanging off of it. Like
He's got a
we
suitcase
literally
in
just saw
there.
some dude like that in New York. We're like, what the fuck is happening here? He's just living his best life with a shopping cart that clearly he stole.
Oh my gosh, you remember the dude on the bike?
I do remember the dude.
Oh,
on the
he
bike.
was so
wild.
mad.
He was so mad.
He was so mad.
Hey, I'm like, you're in the middle of the street, dog. They're gonna kill you. Oh, keep it moving. But yes, fucking crazy. Is this some illegal drug action that we're seeing
I
right
think
here?
so. See,
Don't know, but
by the
even
way, the tattoos, because I just saw
tattoo
some over
work is
here. It's
crazy.
wild. It's wild.
It's real wild. It's real wild. But like the hair, looks so good. It's the lighting, all the details, man. The fabric material. You see the fabrics change on the different types of clothing and stuff. It's crazy.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I think that's I really noticed it on that suit. And it has, that linen, like the light, material for the summer. It's stunning because you do see every little detail.
Now you go over here. Obviously, there's a little camp going on. People are drinking, chilling. I wonder if if you guys play Red Dead, in their camp, they had like a whole like situation where they'll be at the campfire talking, doing different stuff. It looks like you see like on the left of the screen, there's something going on over there. I don't know what it is, but it's like a different part of it. Um, who knows if there's like just at night, there's like these little campfires, places you can go talk to people, do crazy shit. I don't know. There's just so much, man. This guy's
There
having
is.
fun over here. I don't know how this is gonna go down, but
I think he's trying to get laid.
I mean,
The chat is trying to help you out.
Blue Chew Exchange. Those are bills.
That's a whole lot of blue chews.
Oh my god.
Oh, hold on. I just saw when I looked over there. So, do you K now the bro boy 7
Yo,
sorry, man. I didn't
thank
see it, bro.
you.
Damn it, my bad, dude. Says everyone knows the show doesn't start till 2 hours in. Listen,
Woo!
it's how we rock, man. It's how we rock for sure. All right, and now we have Grass Rivers, a whole nother fucking area. Jesus,
This is crazy.
man, look at just how big this world is, dude. Look out into the distance. It's crazy. You can see the city. That has to be Vice City, right? Miami, all the way down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has
Man,
to be.
Has to be.
You can see the factories off in the distance, pumping out
Yep,
smog.
all the way to the right, smoke billowing out there. It's insane, man. It's insane, dude.
Coach says it looks like a real place.
Yeah, man. Like they really made this world and shit. It's fucking
Yeah.
It's insane. This is obviously the swamplands over here. You got the gators.
Yes.
Helicopter flying low. You got a police chase. These are like trucks just driving in this water. I don't know how deep this water is, but Jesus. Look at the fucking gators out there. Was he shooting his like shotgun in his hand?
Yeah.
Fucking A, man. Well, you know where you are.
They got one.
They got him.
That cat is not looking healthy.
What cat?
The cat right there next.
That looked like it got sacrificed.
In between them.
Oh,
I think it did, right?
Like it's doing well.
No, I don't think so.
Man, this is gonna be real crazy. There's gonna be Florida has a lot of crazy shit.
This is going to be insane.
He has CMoney size hands.
No, get out of here.
What happened?
Big hands, he has.
Jesus. And you got Ambrosia.
Yo, we're on number 7.
This is crazy.
FYI.
This is the street gang. So this is like what was that from Grand Theft Auto 4? The Lost? No. There was a gang.
I know what you're talking
remember?
about. Yeah.
They did a DLC for it. It was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
It was so good. It was so good. I wonder if you could, I wonder how far they're gonna go with this stuff. Like, can you join the gang? That would be crazy as well. Gas? Do you have to get gas? I don't know.
Oh, 2 more pockets over here with the answer.
Look at first of all, look at the top. What did that say on that billboard?
Oh, come on. Now you mock me.
Diversity.
Hold on. I'm gonna try. Hold on.
Diversity
and treats.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
it's worse than I thought.
That's wild.
Yeah.
It's
a rainbow with snacks on top of it.
Oh, the Lost and the Damned. Yes. Absolutely. Lost and Damned. That shit was so good. Oh man. That was real good.
I can't see that. What does it say? I can only make out
proud allies of diversity, and I think it says and treats.
Yeah, and treats. And they got a bunch of like cookies and stuff above on sitting on the rainbow.
Yeah, it's you think what do all those signs say on the right? On the left, I'm sorry, on the left.
You're messing
That
with
looks
me
like
now.
that looks like voting signs. It looks
Yeah,
like it.
voting signs.
Yeah.
Henneshaw or Henneshaw. It looks like voting signs, like someone's running for office.
All right. You have just another beautiful landscape shot over here, which is
Hold on, I can't
crazy.
see. I got booted out.
God damn. Look at this, man. I'm so impressed, man. I'm so impressed. This looks really, really nice. Let me see.
That's what scares me about GTA. It's built to be one of those games that once you're in, you're not out.
Oh, you're not. I mean, you're not leaving.
Yeah.
You're not leaving.
Yeah.
You're gonna be in this shit for a long. Like I cannot imagine. Like Avowed took me. Oblivion has me right now. Man, when this game comes out, they just better not drop anything crazy next to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, just let GTA 6 breathe. There's that Mouse PI, that cartoon, old time looking mouse
Yes.
gun, shooting game.
Mm-hmm.
They quote tweeted the Rockstar trailer and they said, "We will not be releasing our game on May 26th."
I bet. Oh, that's funny. I like that.
Oh man,
That's
wild.
hilarious.
Like, look at how beautiful that is, and then look
It's
at how
stunning, bro.
they have the crops burning over there.
Yes.
The fields are burning. Like, come on, man. This is just insane. And then real dimes, the whole party life that's going to be over here.
This is going to be crazy.
They're in the studio. So much. What's this? Raul Bautista. That's the guy that
yes
is the bank robber.
Oh my gosh, can you zoom in?
Nope.
I remember these.
Oh
man, the rubber gloves, when you see them, you're like, oh my gosh.
If you guys can zoom in on your phones or something,
yes,
or take
do
a
it, guys.
If you zoom in, bro, you'll see that the leather texture of his coat, that's a leather coat, okay? But it's a different texture than the leather of his glove. You just look at it and it's like, God damn, that's crazy, the detail that they have in there.
Yeah.
It really is insane. It really is. Look at the fabric. You could see here.
This
look
is
at his
it,
shirt.
yes.
Look at his jacket. First of all, look at the chick on the left, like stalking him, right? You see her? She's just looking over here.
Oh, she's looking to the left. And besides, like,
she's checking him out.
We know what he's about, right? They already told us. So,
you know what also I like? Look at, you can see a lot of it's almost like it looks like they cracked the code. They showed us a lot in the trailer of them touching.
Mm-hmm.
And notoriously, people touching in games is very difficult.
Yes,
to make it look good,
to make it look natural. But you know what I'm saying?
But they showed a lot of relationship between Jason and Lucia. Rolling around together, jumping on each other. Like, you could see they figured out how to put two characters together.
Yes.
And the reason that came to mind is, if you look behind him, you see that dude walking, and he's walking with his hand
around
on
her
girl's waist.
Yes.
Right. So it's like, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, they are figuring out, because that's one of the biggest thing with these games, man. It's like interaction between every piece of the game is what kind of distances you from reality.
It reminds you usually that you're playing a video game.
When you see them walk and they don't connect right to the ground, or
the stiffness
don't bump up on something
when they move. Yep.
Or if you walk next to somebody and there's like this, the barrier that they create, so you can only bump into them a certain way or whatever. It's like, I don't know. It looks like they're purposefully showing us that they have a lot of touching going on.
Yeah.
Which is also fucking dope, right?
It is. It's pretty amazing. You said it. You hit it, right? There is a disconnect that it kind of takes the blinders off, and it pulls you out of, that fantasy world that you've been sucked into. This guy, like, even through his, like, through the glasses, I feel like they did such a phenomenal job. You see like all the details, all the wrinkles, everything. And then a bit of reflection as well. It just it looks insane. The texture of the clothing as well. You see it a lot with his. So it's just this is gonna be something else.
Yeah, it's crazy the detail they're doing. Then you got the rapper.
Yes. Bling
He's
bling.
out. He's in the studio again. So like I don't know
How much you're
he's
gonna be able to do,
interact,
right? Like, can you go ahead and actually make a freaking a beat, right?
Oh, that would be real.
That
crazy.
will be sick.
That would be real
like
crazy.
how into this life can you really get?
But like, can you also just go hang out at the studio and hear people
That would be dope
recording
too,
their songs and doing shit like that? That would be real wild.
right?
So obviously, club life is going to be a thing. Oh, I pointed this out to you when we were watching it, but
Yes,
look at the pool
the
on the left,
reflection.
and
Yep.
look at the lighting in there as well. Like, how stunning is that they have that lighting? Look at how look at the contrast between behind them in the pool
Mhm.
and then over here where he's standing. Right, the different lighting.
What is the problem?
It's crazy. All right, so I think that one is done there. And then Cal, Doodle didn't. She thought from the side.
Oh
What
my
did you think?
gosh, I did. Okay, so I feel like it's fair. Did you see it at all anytime? From the side, he looked like Pedro Pascual, right? From
I really don't think so.
stop it though. Like it's only in that clip when they do the side shot. And now I'm missing all the pictures because I gotta go back in. Hold
No,
on.
so he looks like I think, and I saw it on Twitter too.
From the
somebody saw it.
bear.
He looks identical to the dude from the bear,
Just the
right?
front
The
shot
cousin
though.
or whatever, who's like dumb, but he's like a real life chef. That dude looks identical. Looks identical.
Meet the Cheater said no, Doodle. That's it. That's
No,
no,
Doodle.
Doodle.
That's it.
No.
So obviously, over here you got this dude just relaxing in the pool. If you didn't notice, look at Jason. So that's Jason, right? He has a different hairstyle. I think, guys, if I'm not like looking too deep into this, if you guys remember in Red Dead Redemption 2, he grew his hair. Arthur's like beard grew,
Yeah.
his hair grew. And I think we're going to be in the same situation here. I think they're going to go back with this. If you remember in the beach segment, he's lifting weights.
Mm-hmm.
So in San Andreas, they had a whole system where you can get fat if you ate too much, or you can work out, get strong, get buff. Like they had a whole thing there. And then I think combined with what they've done with Red Dead, I think the hair is going to be up to you, because we've seen them with like a clean shave, right? We've seen them with a tight cut, and then we also seen him. Look, he has like longer hair. I think they're going to allow you to customize, his look, not as a hey, he's always going to have this type of hair, but like as a
more
you gotta
personalized.
cut it, right?
Yeah.
You got to cut the hair, cut his beard. If you don't do that, then it'll just grow over time. I think that'll be super fucking dope.
I agree.
I think that'll be super fucking dope. You got the pool hall. I would love. Oh my god! I hope this is showing us that is going to bring back like Grand Theft Auto 4, which was one of my favorite Grand Theft Autos, where you can go on dates, you can go hang out with your friends. So like after you do missions during the day or you do something else at night, you can go meet up with your friend. It allows a relationship building with anybody. And you can go chill, play pool. Like we know they're nasty at making like these side games. Tennis, they did crazy in Grand Theft Auto. They made a whole ping pong game separately. I think that they can really kind of flesh this all out and give us so many more things to do, man. I think a lot of people are just gonna get lost in this game.
I
Look,
agree.
mini golf. Come on, man.
Yeah, I think.
Telling me you're not gonna want to mini golf?
Sorry, see, I'm trying to get back in, so that's why.
Back into what?
Back in. I keep getting kicked out. I can't see the pictures. So that's the problem I'm having over here. You can keep going. I just want to let you know because
Well, again, just showing us more and more, right? Like, there's no reason for them to show it, especially Rockstar being Rockstar, right? That's why, as much as it might seem like, wishful thinking, honestly, with what Rockstar has done in the past, I mean, they've done all this stuff. They had bowling, they had shit like, I think they had bowling in GTA 4. But they've done this shit, right? It's not like like they had dating where you literally date people, right? Now I'm sure you'll be able to date whoever you want. But you used to go on dates and go out and literally go and do shit. So I think they're gonna have all that shit in here. Meet the Cheater says GTA 4 had online dating too. That's why I don't remember that, but I'm sure it's there. Yeah,
so I get what you mean. They're showing it for a reason.
Why would they show mini golf?
Yeah.
Why would they show pool?
Like,
They know
what's
that we're gonna think that shit's in there, right?
And also when you do something like that and you're like highlighting it in that way, you're kind of setting yourself up to disappoint, right? If it's not something that you can go ahead and do. When we saw Intergalactic, right? And we thought you can go ahead and kind of take off and fly, and then they said you can't do that. It's like, then why did you show that, right? So I do think that something like that will be kind of setting yourself up. So for Rockstar to show it, I mean, there has to be something to it.
Agreed. 100%. Let's see what else. Got the other dude, Brian Heder, which
I don't know why. Like, I already love his character. There's something about it, the way that hold on. Jeez, I'm trying to come back in. Every time I do, I keep getting
just go into Twitter and go into the accept the invite again.
You can still see me, right? It's just my monitor that I'm having.
I mean, you should be there. So the monitor blacked out?
It just nonstop.
Oh, okay. Then don't even stress it. Just look at your phone or something, because it's just gonna distract you for no reason.
So yeah, but his character, I already I feel a vibe. You know what I mean?
Jason in the back of this, I feel like he looks younger.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like he looks younger, but he's also kind of clean shaven, or a little like 5 o'clock shadowy.
It almost didn't look like him, right?
Yeah.
And again, the reflection on the glasses. I feel like we're gonna have a lot of backstory as to, even though, like, this may be one of those characters that we kind of move on from, right? Or they're gonna show a lot of backstory as to why they are the way they are with each other, that relationship.
Yep. You got Booby Ike, Jack of Hearts, Adult Entertainment. So there's so the other one was the Rinky Dink strip club that was at the other place, the Cabaret, and then this is going to be the more upscale one.
Yes.
I guess the one that's gonna have it be bigger, have more shit to more shit to do in there.
Get freaky.
And I believe he's the one who owns it. Is that bitch upside down and her hair is down? Do you see it?
Yeah, she's upside down on the pole.
Her hair is, because she's upside down.
Yes.
Her hair is,
oh my gosh, that's another thing that they freaking nailed. Anytime you see the hair, the movement, everything, it looks so freaking good.
You could see though, like, that's where you know what they're doing, right? They're using major upscaling taking place here, because if you watch Digital Foundry enough, you'll see that every time their hair moves, you can see like how it dithers, like it'll just like it still looks good, but you can see where it's fucking up because the upscaling can't properly do it.
Yeah.
So you can already tell, like, that's how they're accomplishing this. There's probably a super low internal res, and they're upscaling all this shit.
Yeah.
I don't see it any other way. You can see it a lot when the hair is moving.
Oh, there goes Kanye.
Oh man,
It does look like him.
he's at his own spot with strippers. Isn't there like a rule against that? Like you don't want to be your own place, right? Oh, and then you got Lucia. So we got some pictures of her. Look at her fighting. Look at the lighting, the sweat.
Yeah. Oh my
She's rocking
gosh. Yes. I
AirPods.
love that picture. The sweat that's kind of just as she punches, just freaking popping off her arm. Like it is crazy. I love this picture. That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope.
Yeah, it is. It really is. You got her by the pool. Again, the reflection on there is dope. You see Jason in the back to
Mm-hmm.
the right. People out there just sitting chilling. You got the little strawberry. Look at that strawberry.
I know.
On the glass.
It's
Oh, look at that
crazy.
attention to detail. You can see all the seeds in it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
you see that shit. It's fucking
Yeah.
Everything.
crazy. You see how okay, so this is what I'm saying. So I think we're gonna be playing both of them separate before they get back together.
Yep.
Because you're gonna it's clear. This looks like when she first got in, right? She's like little timid right there. They're trying to punk her. And then I think by the time you get through the rest of it, she'll be badass. Fucking people up in there. But I think we're gonna play her separately and him separately. I mean, they might go bounce back and forth. The question is, are they gonna have like some secret third character? Like they, obviously they had 3 characters in the other in Grand Theft Auto 5, but yeah, see, I think you're definitely gonna play her there. I could see it. Then you have her looking like a badass on the motorcycle. And what was the name of that place, baby? You said it. You saw it on the license plate. It's like Gloriana.
I
or
did.
some shit?
Yes. Yes. I
Weird,
don't
like it's a
remember.
separate little
Hold
city
on.
or something.
Yeah.
I mean, the
I
state.
can't make it out over here. But yeah, it starts with a G.
Yeah, it was like Gloriana
Gloriana
or
or
something.
something.
Yeah, it's like a weird name. I don't know if that's like just a different place. Are they going to show you backstory? Maybe they're showing you a different place altogether. Who knows?
It's possible.
And then you got Jason. And again,
Looks
you
like a
can see
cop.
all his different haircuts. Say it again.
You see, he looks like a cop in that picture. Like an under.
Where's the cop?
So he looks like a cop, like a.
Oh, he looks like a
undercover.
cop.
Yeah, in that picture.
Yep. See, look at how scruffy his beard is now. Like they're doing this on purpose, right? Like they're showing you on purpose. Like you can be where you want to be. See how he's like blending in into this area, or he can be like more upscale over here.
Yep.
I got the cigarettes over there, fuming in the little.
You got a little smoke coming out the ashtray too.
Yeah, smoke coming out the ashtray. You got again with his hair faded back on the motorcycle. It's got fucking.
Yo, the lighting is crazy.
See, now you got like some. Was that a M4
Like
or some shit like that?
Like M4. Yeah.
Like is this fucking like he's on a rooftop doing some crazy shit right here? Like, is this a mission? Again, like I don't know if they're gonna show us both sides and then eventually they get together. That's what I feel. I feel like something's like that's gonna happen. Because it's just too weird. I feel like once she's out, they're gonna be together, right? So I feel like they wouldn't have so many of these separate things. And then there's some miscellaneous pictures. Obviously, some dudes in the hood doing their thing. That beautiful fucking shot of the helicopter. That's a news reporter, right? But man, look
breaking
at the
news
detail in the background. It's
or
crazy.
reporting.
Look at this shit. Come on, man. This is fucking fire.
That's crazy.
Is that a squirrel on the right side on the tree?
Looks like it. Looks like some type of animal. Yeah. Yeah, it is a squirrel.
Yeah.
I can see the hands on the
squirrel. I see the tail.
You see the hand, little tail. That's wild. Growing weed. That's gonna be a fun time. Got even more miscellaneous. Jesus. Look at this. Just chilling out. Like as much as this might be like a cussy.
Moonlight A says, damn. not going that fast, CMoney.
Yeah,
I guess he means don't go that fast.
I'm trying to not take too long. Like, look at how many boats, bro. This is crazy. Like, is this like obviously this looks like more of just a regular scene. This doesn't look like a cutscene. It looks like they're they just zoomed out the camera on a part of it. But like, are you just gonna be seeing this? Like, if you walk by a dock or something, you're looking out. Like, is this the type of shit that's gonna be just happening in the water? Like, that's fucking crazy, bro. That'd be real crazy. I don't know if this is Alex getting fucking on the left driving, but is this gonna be like a new thing you do? You go get your car washed, and this is how you get your car washed. Jesus. Got Lucia in the club, living her best life. Is that Lucia? Yep. Look at Lucia. This is fucking crazy. Look at her. You see, like, her demeanor, like she's cold, like she's ready to murder.
Yep.
This dude's thinking he's gonna sneak in and do something. She's like, "Oh no, Nick, like you're gonna get it.
Fuck what you heard.
Fuck what you heard."
About to
More.
find out.
Got the homie Jason just chilling, living his best life. Out here fishing. You know they're gonna allow you to fish. You're gonna get a boat. Look, it's obviously him and the friend. They're on a boat. They're drinking. You're obviously gonna be able to take a boat out, go fish. Man, and that's it. That's all the pictures they released. That's Jesus, bro.
That's crazy. They shared a lot, which is awesome. And this is how you go ahead and kind of re-engage your audience when you go ahead and announce that you're going to have a delay, especially on such an anticipated game. And it's true. People were out there saying, I'm done. It doesn't even matter anymore. I'm over it. But man, when you see this, I don't know how they can't, even if you felt that, how you can stay disconnected from it, because this will pull you right in.
Yeah, that's wild. I'm telling you, if I was a Nintendo Switch 2 pre-order,
I mean, this
I'll be
is
mad.
concerning. We did think that the Nintendo Switch 2 was going to come with more power, which it kind of disappoint. But when you're in that situation, and what are you going to do? Wait and see if it's going to get announced. Like, why wasn't it in there now? Right? It's a brand new console coming out soon. I don't know. This is bad. This is not a good look.
Agreed. This is what a game.
I mean, it's still, man, I'm trying to think of like Red Dead, right? And it did make it on Nintendo. So it's like it's still possible.
Red Dead's, did you say it's on Nintendo?
Yeah, didn't it?
Red Dead 2? Is that shit on Nintendo Switch?
Not on the, I don't know if it's on the Switch. I'm talking about, hold on, let me see.
I don't know if Red Dead 2 ever made it.
By Red Dead Redemption 2. Red Dead Redemption is on the Switch.
Yeah, just
Red Dead Redemption
the
first
2.
one.
The first one.
Not the second one. Gotcha. There's this other. We'll go through this thing real quick because this guy or this people, GTABase.com on Twitter, they have like some small details that they noticed.
Let's go.
So Jason has like he says, Jason seems to have some unique tattoos heavily based on area, perhaps one suggesting ex-military. You can see there. He does like a clip of when they're on the highway. You could see like Ambrosia this way. Like this is like a full-size highway, what it looks like. You know what I'm saying? That you're going to be able to actually have to travel all this stuff to find these places. Again, he brings up the working out over here. Looks like it could be returned to San Andreas. There's a cat just sitting over there. Leonida has a marine center. Will we be able to go? Leonida Marine Center. We support all marine life. So it says an area which can't be filmed with a phone number, which will likely work in game. We should call that number.
Of course.
Call the number. See what we get. 305-565-0178. Somebody call it right now in chat.
Go ahead, guys. Let us know.
Okay. I'll say it again. 305-555-0178.
Let us know,
See, let us
Cage.
know. Let us know.
I feel like he's like, hold up. What was that? See?
What? Say it again?
Might get
I feel
cussed
like
out.
Cage
He
is like,
calling
what
at
was that number?
Oh yeah.
10:30 at night.
Yeah, I know, right? We have a tribute graffiti to people who have passed, maybe regular world building, or we could hear more about them. So they have like in memory over here. Um, he just made a thing about their relationship over there. The hair physics, crazy.
It
She
is.
jumped out and that hair just whipped over. It was dope. Spanish beer. So they've given up on Pisswasser, it seems. I guess obviously I'm gonna believe that each area will have its own beer.
Mhm.
I don't think the rednecks and hillbillies are drinking fucking Spanish beer.
Pisswasser
mean, you
seems
never
very
know,
close to a
but
pisser.
so,
Facts.
so
Facts.
that's the thing though, like it's not just like every place, right? And the people, it just all ties together. The authenticity, it just connects everything. I love that. Again, seeing the pictures for every area is it's crazy how much detail and how well done these characters, because the characters themselves are carrying the environment, right? You feel like it's
Facts.
all connected. And it's also why it feels like so divided when they're showing you these places, because they're so well done.
Agreed. So they have Lucia over here. She's doing her
Community service.
community service, which again leads me to believe that you're going to be playing as her, right? While she's locked up, she can do community service, all that shit. Um, they have a pet. You can have a pet reptile, I guess, lizard or snake, maybe. She has some type of animal in there that they have. She's always rocking that gold glove
Boxing
chain, the
glove,
boxing
yes.
glove chain. Hurricane Roxy, some license plates at this place over here. Poster for live music. I'm sure they're gonna have like concerts in these places that you're
Mhm.
gonna be able to just go over there and they'll have full performances.
Performances, chaos, all of the above.
They also have the police situation. Cops have to stick together. That's going to be an interesting part of the story.
Agreed.
They're wondering if there's a fight club. You know what I'm saying? Look at Lucia doing this fight in like a cage area, right?
Yeah, that kick. Let's go.
Yep. Fun has no borders. It's going to be a fucking open, huge world, man. Vice City Manatee's local team. Can you imagine if you could watch like sports and shit? Like watch like games of things happening
I
at
mean,
the
that's
stadium or some
possible.
shit. Lots of NPCs posing around for thirst traps here in front of the. Look at all those cars, by the way.
Right? That's what I'm
Jeez.
saying. It's
People
not a
sticking out
car
the
here or
cars.
there. It's people everywhere, cars everywhere.
Unique looking cars. It's not like
Yes.
you're not seeing like repeats. And
The
shit.
same thing, right?
Yep. Strip clubs have a Sinful Sunday event.
Okay.
That's wild. Someone plays on a PlayStation 5. Well, it's like a PlayStation 4 controller, but like a PlayStation 5 console. Yep. Couple that games together stays together, except that all they do is watch TV on this shit.
Mhm.
So it's not helping them. Yacht party with
Let's
inflatable,
go.
flamingo. Jesus. Draper Island, Mariana County, Vicedale County. See, like I feel like they wouldn't put something on a sign that you couldn't go to.
Of course not. I mean, that would be ridiculous.
So like all those 6 places that they showed are not like the end all, right? It's all the in-betweens that are gonna make it crazy. All right, that's it.
Man, that's
Fucking A,
it.
man. So many things, bro.
That's it. That's wild.
We're not expecting this, but man, is there so much to this game.
Agreed.
I'm blown away by this trailer. It really was amazing.
I forgot his name, that guy with the he's wearing the suit. He had the leather jacket in the car. You see there's another shot we saw earlier of him with Lucia and Jason. So it seems like, they're going to work together somewhere along the way. Um in his, like, you see again, we going back to like where what needs to kind of get cleared out, right? And why the delay is necessary. When you see his hair, right? You brought up the hair. You see his hair up front because he's so much closer. You do see that, there are places where in his movement they need to kind of perfect it and polish it and finish. Whereas her, she's a little further back and she's turning and you see it's just fluid and perfect. So yeah, there's some work that still needs to get done, but like, man, this is going to be a whole other level. Talk about raising the bar and really, stepping into that next gen space with this much, right?
Honestly, it's really gonna. I mean, this is gonna be a game that once it comes out, it's gonna fuck up a lot of games.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna fuck up a lot of games and what you expect from them. It's gonna be real hard to
Yeah.
like
I
play
agree. And
games
it
immediately
it
after
kind of
this.
we've brought up the question, they kind of leave Grand Theft Auto B. Like, why is no one out there challenging that
We know
space?
why.
Not this is the answer, right?
We know fuck why.
It takes 10
Holy
years for them
shit.
to go ahead and put the games out. And it's like, in between, go ahead and squeeze one in, but what for, right? Because you see how huge this game is going to be. You're not kidding when you say that people are going to get lost in there, and I don't know what can possibly pull them out, right? Especially to like stay out. I feel like this is something that you're like, okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and be on Grand Theft Auto 6 for the
Yeah.
next years to come, right? But this is the situation. So how do you come and compete and try to pull someone and get someone's attention from something that's going to be done like this is not easy. So you see the question is answered. This is why they don't step into that space.
Dude, this is wild. All right. Any last thoughts on this before we move on? Any last thoughts on Grand Theft, your excitement levels, whatever? I know you said this was not you don't know if it's day one for you yet, Farah.
I'm scared of it. Scared of it.
Bro,
I know what
I
it'll
don't
do to me.
I know some other I think some games need to be scared of it. That's for goddamn.
100%. Do we think that it will release on May 26th?
I don't know. That's a good question. See, the problem that I have is, are they going to, because Xbox is supposed to be releasing now. People are saying 2027 now. We were all kind of on board with the 2026 situation. If Xbox is coming out in 2026 with their new console, like I don't think Rockstar is going to update it for that. Like, Microsoft is going to have to build in some tech that's going to be able to amplify these games on its own.
Yeah.
Because I think Grand Theft Auto, and it also, not saying that it's not, but also I kind of feel like they're gonna do similar to the PS5 Pro. Like, there's a reason why they showed it on a PlayStation 5
Mm-hmm.
and they didn't show it on a PlayStation 5 Pro.
Yep.
Because I think they're not going to do anything special for the Pro outside of maybe cleaning up the frame rate. You're not getting a 60 if it's only 30. We already know, first of all, anybody who says PlayStation 5 will get a 60 FPS mode, the only way the PlayStation 5 Pro will get a 60 FPS mode is if the PlayStation 5 has a 60 FPS mode. From as far as I know, and I haven't, outside of us making fun of it, I haven't really been following it. As far as I know, there is no game that operates at a different frame rate on the PlayStation 5 Pro than when it does on the PlayStation 5. Every single game that's on the PlayStation 5 Pro, that when you play it on the PlayStation 5 Pro, has the identical frame rates as what's available on the PlayStation 5. As far as I know, I don't know if there's a secret game in there that did something different, but all it does is it takes whatever
Pentiment.
mode, I know, and gives you higher fidelity than the PlayStation 5, right? So that's all that's happening. So if there's no 60 FPS mode on the PlayStation 5, there's not going to be one on the PlayStation 5 Pro. So I think that they're going to wait for their PC release to also upgrade whatever the new Xbox is to do that. And then maybe the PlayStation 6, if it's out by then, who the fuck knows? So the other question, real quick, since Thatch brought it up, is price. What are you thinking based on the climate? And again, I don't want to hear a god mother effing word about us wanting the prices to be higher. Nobody does. So let's stop it. We already live in this
Seriously,
world where
what a
$80 is
what
going
a
to be
load of
happening.
crap.
So let's stop. Just before we even have this discussion, let's throw out this idea that anybody is saying it should be or saying that we want it that way.
A
No.
bunch of ridiculous clowns. Nobody wants the prices to go up, right?
No.
But understanding why they do is a whole different situation, right?
Facts.
Like,
so
understand the difference.
keeping that in mind, let's move that conversation away. Let's stop the bullshit. Grand Theft Auto 6. Mario Kart 8 is $80. Is Grand Theft Auto 6 launching for the base model at $80?
No.
I don't think so.
Tell
I
us
don't
what you
think
think
so.
I think that just the way the industry is going, I think what we're going to see is Grand Theft Auto introduce another $10 price increase for other top games to go piggyback off. And I think we'll roll into a new generation. And we can see a generation where consoles start somewhere between $800 and $1,000, being that they're not subsidized, and games are close to 100. You know, some games might be a base 100. You know, like a Call of Duty that drops every year might be $100 game, or a 2K might be $100 game, or Madden might turn into $100. Like just the games that people live in and they buy every year. That's the top, 10 seller every year. Those would probably be $100 games, and then everything that falls below those top 10s will probably be variable price games.
That's the problem, right? Because I feel like before there was a little more, obviously there was a little more room.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they are going to separate themselves from that lower bar. The problem is that Nintendo hired that lower bar, right? So now if we're looking at a starting point of 80, whereas before we were like, yeah, maybe it could be $80, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm thinking maybe $100, right? So that's the problem. There will be, and I see Coach, I also see Fillmore Pockets talking about, the GTA special editions will be $200.
I can see that.
So it can obviously get there. See, I was talking about how Nintendo set a new bar, right? Because before it's like, okay, well, we can see them coming in at $80, right? But now with Nintendo setting that lower bar at $80, yeah, it's the higher bracket for them, right? Where they're going to throw Kirby and Mario and Zelda. Obviously that's going to be the lower bar for, something like Grand Theft Auto. So I can see it at $100 to kind of come in. That's the problem.
As a base?
As a base. I don't want to see it like that, but after seeing all this, it shouldn't be. I could have seen it before like 80, right? 90. But now I feel like there's nowhere else to go. But what are you going to do? You're going to come in at $90? I feel like $100. Maybe they'll throw in a thing or two to make you feel a little better about it.
I mean, there's a couple of things that they can do to stick it to us. Like maybe do a higher price version that comes out first, and then a lower price version that comes out later. Which would be wild. I think honestly, I want to say that it'll be 80 base,
I
but
don't think so.
I don't know if they will, if they if they will be okay with that because of Mario Kart, bro. Like,
That's
how
the
can you
problem.
justify it?
And you know what's the problem? I also can't look at it and be like, yeah, I see all these pictures. I saw the trailer. I can see how this is $80. And then I think of the trailer and the pictures I saw for Mario Kart. And I can say, like, realistically, you guys, like, I can't sit here and say, yeah, Mario Kart is $80. And so is Grand Theft Auto 6. I can justify the extra $20 with the new bar.
Mhm.
I don't
Yeah.
think that Mario Kart is worth $80. I can tell you that. Like, bet, right? But if you're charging that much for Mario Kart, me personally, if I worked on a game like Grand Theft Auto 6 and I'm putting the game out, I will not put that out for $80.
I mean, I would be pissed.
I would be.
Like, are we really getting the same fucking amount of money as Nintendo is getting for Mario Kart? Like, that would be a crazy
Yeah.
thing. I'm gonna say this though. Like, I'm not gonna lie, right? I'm gonna pay whatever it costs. Like, I'm gonna get the most expensive edition.
Probably
Like, I
150
will.
for the.
150.
I'm leaning.
I don't think so. I think it'll be
Yeah.
I'm assuming 250
Mm-hmm.
for a collector's edition.
Collector's
They're gonna
edition,
have
yeah,
a
but
collector's
I'm thinking like if you're purchasing it digitally, I think the ultimate edition of the digital purchase would be like 150.
probably like 150.
Yeah.
But I want a collector's edition. Give me a statue of Jason and Lucia
Oh, that'll be dope.
just back to back or doing some crazy shit. Not like back to
Yeah.
Not back to back.
not like crazy
like,
shit. I'm talking about like holding
Yeah.
a gun,
Yeah.
doing something cool.
like the cyberpunk ones. I mean, listen, collector's editions right now, if you're talking statues, like they can be up to $400,
Mm-hmm.
$500 at times. I mean, we'll see. $250 though, it's like a comfortable place where it's like you'll probably get more attention than not. It's difficult because a game like this that releases, you catch it every freaking 10 years. Like, how do you pass that up, right? That's the problem.
I mean
Yeah.
that's really the issue here.
Mm-hmm. It's funny. Before Nintendo came out and did this, we were talking. We had the same conversation, and Thatch, thank you so much for bringing up the price. But we talked about the prices before Nintendo came out here with the $80 situation, and we were like, they may, if they spike up the prices like that, and they come in at like $100, they may miss out on sales, right?
Mhm.
They may go ahead, they can come out and try to take these stands and potentially kind of put off a lot of people. So they'll make up with the extra money that they're making, but those sales may not hit the same. And I think that with everything now kind of elevating the way that it has, it just gives you a different perspective.
Yeah.
And again, it's perspective. You not comparing apples to apples to go ahead and say, well, you know what, I'm gonna pay $80 for each.
Listen, ideally Take-Two will say we want to go for volume and we want to have the base price be $80. And then they're just gonna make the other shit more alluring. You know what I'm saying? Like include shit for the online mode. You know what I'm saying? Like get people ready for online. Obviously, they haven't discussed online. They're not gonna discuss it for a while. But we know that based off how they've done things, they typically have a staggered release. They normally do the regular game first and then they put out the online version. So I mean, I would love for them to be at 80. But honestly, that's just for
It's
like
funny
our fellow
because
gamers.
before,
I'm gonna get whatever the highest price one is.
but
man. I need
before,
it. GTA is just crazy for me.
again, the conversation before C was like, damn, will they try to come in at 80, $100? And now it's like 80 is just the base. And it's just accepted, right? That's what's wild.
The crazy shit is if you look at like Ghost of Yote on the PlayStation Store, the one that's most pre-ordered is the $80 one, right? Forza Horizon, the one that was the most pre-ordered one, was the $100 one.
Yep.
Indiana Jones, the one that was the most pre-ordered one, was the most expensive one, right?
Yep.
Even right now, Doom the Dark Ages, right? Where right now it's literally going to be it's like the next game over is the most expensive one that's being pre-ordered is $99, right? Everybody, these people are spending the money over there, and you know, at the end of the day, listen,
if
they're showing
enough,
the world that $80 is fine because they're willing to spend, you know, $100, right?
Yep.
I mean, it's just what it is, right? It's just what it is. I don't want it. I don't want that to happen. But at the end of the day, it's kind of like it only makes sense. You know what I'm saying? That it's going to be $80 minimum, and honestly, it might be
more.
It might be more as a base. It just depends on how they want to do it.
And let's not
forget,
early
access is probably going to be the biggest draw.
Yes. And you know, we were talking about that weekend, right? That would be perfect if it's not delay. So we're thinking Memorial Day weekend, right? So the game is supposed to release on Tuesday. Early access would be for that long weekend. I mean, who's not going to jump on that? If you've been waiting for the game, right?
I mean, they could be really crazy and do like 2 weeks early access.
Oh, that would be insane.
They could do like some real crazy shit if they wanted to.
If they wanted to really lure people in, but let's not forget though, where is it that they're gonna really get? I know they're gonna get you with this, with PC.
What?
Aren't they releasing that later?
Oh, they're gonna make us double dip.
Exactly.
For sure. I will 100% will be getting it when it releases. Well, it depends because it might be depends on when the new Xbox is coming out.
If this is how it looks on PlayStation 5, it looks crisp.
Imagine what
it looks look like stunning. Imagine
on PC.
On PC maxed out. It's going to be crazy.
Yeah, if that hybrid console is a thing, then it's going to look.
And then exactly on a hybrid freaking console, you can just pick up and say, you know what? I'm gonna play wherever I want.
You get the handheld too. Hell yeah!
Exactly.
I'll be real crazy,
man.
You know, that's
so again. Even gradually speaking, you know, Farrell, you say you're afraid to fall into that pit.
Yeah, because once you're in there, you ain't going nowhere.
This is the thing, right? And that's you kind of did a full turnaround too with Cyberpunk. So I can see the same thing happening with Grand Theft Auto, where you're going to play it on the console and go right into PC.
I really want to get back to Cyberpunk. You know, I never played the Phantom Liberty, the expansion.
Yeah.
And I want to so badly.
This is the thing. And you said it though. What is going to go ahead and release around Grand Theft Auto that is going to say that you're going to put anything on hold for, right? Like that's the problem. I mean, Xbox is not just goofing around though, right? So they can go ahead and around that time release some heavy hitters that are going to be hard to pass up.
Yeah. Goddamn.
Mm-hmm.
Big year next year. GTA 6 is going to be the game that kind of I ain't gonna say they're gonna be the game that kicks it off because Xbox has been going crazy with those developer directs lately. So,
Seriously.
but they're gonna kick off the summer. I'll say that much.
Yep.
I'd say right now, there's not a motherfucking game that's going to launch in May that matters. That's like big. You know what I'm saying? Just
first
not.
half of May something could, but that last.
I mean, those. I'm sorry. Yes, because it's May 26th, right? So it's actually
Yeah.
very late in the month.
Mhm.
So you
It's
got May.
pretty
It's
much,
June.
yeah,
that's
it's
fucked.
June the problem.
Yeah,
June's fucked. And
Yeah.
the end of May. That's real crazy. And we don't know, but this is the one thing. We're assuming that the 26th is not just the normal day, and they're not going to drop 2 weeks earlier in early access. Like,
yeah, they could.
paid
That's
play early.
dangerous.
They
right
could own
there.
that
I
whole
think
month,
yeah, I think it's safe to say that unless you're you're releasing your game in freaking on May 1st, just leave May and June alone, probably July too.
Facts. I feel that. That's real wild.
Lord Roughness in the building.
Yo, what's up, man?
He has
Yada
the
Zach, what's going
ride.
on,
Thank you
homie?
for rocking out.
Oh
Thank
man,
you.
I feel this, dude. Mont PBM
Mine
says I wish
feels
Saints
good.
Row would have been that game that challenged them. I like the old
Yes.
Saints Row better than GTA, but Saints Row fucked it up with the last stupid game they released. Yeah, so Saints Row, I feel you, dog. Saints Row for me, I enjoyed a lot.
Mhm.
Actually, I
Yeah, I
liked
like
it
the first two.
better than GTA at the time because it was just so much more polished for me. I just liked it a lot better. But they did something silly, and a lot of people ran with it, like making like articles and all this shit, and then they just went full fucking.
You don't go Tropic
full
Thunder.
Tropic Thunder. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Mm-mm.
don't, man. And they just went so far, dildos and shit. Like it's like, what the fuck is happening here? Like
Yeah.
that was the end.
Got a little
Like,
crazy.
no thanks. You know what I'm saying? MTZ says next month, Mind's Eye going insane. Sci-fi GTA, hope so. That actually looks really good, but like compared to this, it I mean it looks good, but what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like that's real wild. Where am I? Hold on. Fillmore Pocket says GTA 5 Collector's Edition was $150 and came with a fitted hat, security deposit bag with a key, a free property, and a garage, etc. So they added game stuff, which is wild. I mean, dude, give me a property. Sell me real quick. Give me a special property. I'll be so happy. Garcia, what's going on, homie? Thank you for being here. Says,
Garcia.
Doodle, if my kids, whom I would die for, if they ask me for Mario Kart World, I'll be like, you better start cutting some grass. Yo,
Oh, Garcia.
I feel that.
That was
I
hilarious.
feel that.
That was awesome. I love the setup for it. Like, listen, let's make this clear.
I would die for you,
but
I ain't buying no
you gotta be
goddamn
cutting
Mario
some
World.
grass to handle that.
Oh, shit. That's
I
true.
get that. It's a little crazy.
Agreed. Razor Ultron, thank you, my brother, for being
Yo.
here, man. Thank you for being a member for 9 months. bro. I
Yes,
appreciate
thank you.
Says average gamers do not pre-order games or buy the deluxe version of games. That is done by the enthusiast gamer. Regular gamers are the bulk of sales. Agreed, right? So what better thing to do than to go ahead and milk the enthusiasts
Mhm.
with higher prices first and then give the regular people
What they
lower
want.
prices later. I mean, understand this game, I could almost guarantee you that when they look at GTA 6, they are looking at a minimum of 10 years and another 2 generations of consoles before they worry about doing something else with it. So, I mean, to be fair, Grand Theft Auto has been in Game Pass. It's been super cheap.
Mhm.
You know, look, they don't care because they don't need it like that. There's enough hardcore people that are going to pay whatever they're asking for.
Yeah.
And then those people are going to make up for the people who didn't buy it now, right? But they're still going to get those people just later, right? They want that long tail. They want to be able to keep showing their investors, look at how many more million people bought Grand Theft Auto, right?
Of course. I mean, that's also partially why they lower the prices, right? To lure more people in. So, I mean, they do want that gradual. They want that first impact, of course, but they want that gradual money coming in.
Yep. Mr. Kima says
Mr.
that trailer
Kima was
what's up,
good.
fam? Thank you for being here. Says that trailer was running on a PlayStation 5 dev kit, not the retail PS5. I mean, they're also. I mean, to be fair, I mean, you're right. I'm sure they did, but also it's mostly all like in-game cutscenes, or I mean, we know that they're not going to. It's not going to be like you're looking at this and then it's going to go to a black screen and then they're going to load some other version of the game that you're going to play. It's going to look like what they're showing you.
Yeah.
Maybe not as stylized as the shots will give you. Obviously, you're just going to be behind the character. But we don't know once the simulation is running, what is that going to do to the frame rate, all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't really remember how the original Grand Theft Auto 5 ran on, you know, those consoles. Considering that it was a Xbox. Wait, when the fuck did Grand Theft Auto 5 come out? Was that in 2013? Was that 2013? Did that shit release on the 360? Is Grand Theft Auto 5 a 360 game? Holy shit.
2013. 360.
Yo, guys.
PlayStation 3.
Holy fuck.
And then in 2014 on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One.
Wow, dude.
See, so it was a back-to-back situation.
So you're talking yeah, because you know why? Because I
2013
remember on the Xbox
PlayStation
One,
3 and
they added
Xbox
the
360
first person mode.
Yep, and then
I wonder if they could do first person here too, or is that going to be a PC next gen exclusive? Holy shit, dude, they're fucking crazy. Because Grand Theft Auto 5 is a fucking marvel for having released on the 360. Jesus, they're crazy. They're fucking crazy.
Oh, and in April 2015 for Windows.
Yeah, it took
and then
like 2 years for PC.
That's a long time. Do you think they're going to take that same approach? You think they're going to take that long to go ahead and hit PC?
I mean, I got to be honest with you. I think they have like a goal for their console sales before they release a PC.
Before they go ahead.
So I don't think they have it set. I think they have like a minimum time frame where they're like, all right, it's gonna be at least 2 years before we release the PC version, because they want to get the holdouts, right? 1 year, people will be like, I could wait. 2 years is a lot harder.
Yeah,
to wait.
I mean, that's a lot of GTA 6.
Seriously,
like that's by then it's like been there, done that. Even if
for the people who buy it first,
of course. I mean, even if it still looks freaking amazing, obviously it'll still, I don't know if anybody would wait that long. That's crazy.
I mean, they're definitely going to tempt you to not wait.
If you know that you're going to go ahead and 2 years later get it on PC, you have to do day one. You guys,
facts.
You have to.
Facts. Got the homie JD Gamer, my dude.
JD Gamer was good.
Thank you for that.
Thank you for rocking out.
Says, on a side note, as a result of GTA 6, Fable is either releasing in March or September. And what are your predictions for next year's showcase and surprises? Oh shit.
Yo, Fable looks insane.
Fable does look insane. So this is the thing. You're right. Fable is going to be in a tricky situation next year because it's either going to be pre or post Grand Theft, right? Now it is its own world. It is an RPG. It is a fantasy setting, so it's very different beast. And I mean, it looks amazing, right? So the question is whether or not it'll drop before or after. And I think we all assumed that it was going to be fall. I mean, I think we knew it was going to be fall this year, but since it got pushed back, it's whether they did a 6-month pushback or they do a year pushback. Oh, man, I don't think we were going to start the year with Fable.
I think we
thought it'll be.
If E-Day is dropping next year, then I could see it.
Do we think E-Day's the fall game?
think it could be. You could do
I
like
think a lot of this
like,
lines up with whether fucking Xbox is dropping this console next year.
yeah,
Agreed.
because Fable could be
Because
the avowed window, like where it drops in like February,
okay, thank you. See,
and
that's
then
my thing because I was thinking South of Midnight did feel a little bit more of like that October vibe. And for Fable, I do feel like that fall area is where it kind of sits. You know, they showed us
The
like that
pumpkins and shit.
the pumpkin, the lusciousness of the,
Mhm.
you know, forest. It just screams fall, right?
Yeah.
Even that chicken you're fighting. It's just it's got the setting. But for me, I feel like that spot in February, that avowed spot, it's like it just sits right. I feel like we need something just like that, right? In that time. It's just perfect, just like the December, early December, you know, first week and a half of December. We need a nice big game in that time as well. So, you know, as much as it screams fall for me, he said March, but I'm thinking like, let's just take that avowed spot and just slide Fable right in there if it's going to come out, you know, early 2026. But again, yeah, the game screams fall for me. I was so freaking excited for South of Midnight, and I thought we were gonna have to wait till the end of the year because again, it gave me those vibes. But we got it in April, and it's like, you know,
So we
you're in
think
it, you're
Fable
in
might
it.
take
But
the avowed spot.
I
I can see
mean,
that. Because the developer direct could be its equivalent of what it would have got, on the post E3 show, post summer showcase show that they always do for a game. So I could see it being developer direct, focus on Fable, and then release Fable in like February, and then focus on Gears of War E-Day for the post summer showcase show, and then drop E-Day in the fall.
You also got Clockwork Revolution.
yep.
I think we'll see Clockwork Revolution next month.
See it, but you're saying
Yeah,
Not
I don't think
released. Yeah.
I don't think it's coming out this year, but I think we'll see it.
that's what I'm saying. But where does it sit? Right? You don't
I
want to
don't
put
know.
it. I would say you don't want to put it next to Fable, but who the fuck knows at this
I
point? They're
know.
just
Well,
releasing shit at any goddamn time.
that game looks pretty far along. It could release this year. I don't. It could now that GTA is out the way. I mean, I think there's certain games that now that GTA is out the way that they can release this year now. So Clockwork could be one of those games. I always felt like Clockwork was going to be a game that they sat on to release at the right moment, when not necessarily when it was done, but when it was right to release it. Anyway, so I mean, I can see it coming out this year if it's done.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, maybe you're. I mean, you guys kind of convinced me with the idea of going earlier. It was a game that was supposed to come out this year.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, probably take that spot similar to Avowed actually. So I think that could be. I think that would make sense. I think you go ahead, put it right there, in that Avowed spot. That gives it enough distance from GTA. It gives us a nice big banger right in the beginning. And then when he's talking about next year's showcase, um, I'm assuming that we're gonna see like Perfect Dark, State of
Mm-hmm.
Decay 3 ready to go for fall of the next year.
Hmm.
So I'm thinking that's gonna be a huge part of it. And then surprises, Halo dropping. I mean, obviously we already know that they're working on it, but Halo dropping could be
It's gonna be
a
like
big
Gears
one.
remastered thing where I don't know if it's gonna be on a big stage.
Well, I feel like it would be wild to talk about any of the other ones on the stage when you drop the first one
Agreed.
on a message.
Yeah. And I think,
trailer.
if it were
blog post.
going to be the way that we thought, right, you guys, like we thought they were gonna do the trilogy. Are we kind of like just sliding into the gear song.
Well, I gotta put a separate chapter for that if we're gonna talk about
I
that.
just want to know how much I should get into it. But yeah, I feel like if they did this like this, um
They'll definitely do the other ones
the other
similar.
ones will be kind of like, yeah, they'll be done the same way. I think with the way we were thinking about it with the trilogy, right? They were going to go ahead and do the collection. That would have been a bigger situation. Maybe that's the way that they initially thought of going ahead and doing it. But I think with PlayStation getting gears, the best way to go about it, just like they went ahead and they milked it with Forza, right? To go ahead and get that $100 premium um out there, right? For almost 5-year-old game, they are going to go ahead and kind of do the same thing with gear. If with gears, if they break it up, I mean, the more money they'll make. And to think that the idea may have come from PlayStation themselves when they wanted to go ahead and split Spider-Man into into 3 sections.
Yeah.
And where's Spider-Man now, you guys? What has happened? Can we get an update? Right? We
that
did
would be
see how they were trying to go ahead and make more money and potentially, I mean, Xbox took your chick first, right? They went ahead
Yeah.
and said, you know what? Why don't we go ahead and use that strategy on Gears and have and really milk these ponies?
Yeah.
Have
Yeah, 'cause
them
I think they
pay
were
up
gonna do
one
like
at
a
a
collection
time.
at I think they were gonna do a collection at first, but
Mhm.
they saw how these ponies act and they said, "Oh, they're gonna buy every single one and not complain? Okay, we'll just sell it to them one by one." And
Absolutely. Absolutely.
yeah.
Man.
I definitely think that that's the I definitely think that's the play. Um, there. I think they just looked at it and they're like, yeah, if we're gonna, it makes no sense to give them a whole trilogy. They'll buy it piece by piece. They're giving it to people who have the other, the Gears Ultimate Edition for free.
Mhm.
Exactly. So it's kind of like this is the way that it makes sense when it comes to business, right? And to overfeed them and do it all in one shot, you want them to get a little taste of gear and then start salivating for more. And then you're like, oh, 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 are we gonna do it? Are we gonna do it? I just, seeing this announcement, by the way, it just solidifies that stance that Phil is taking. I don't know if you guys recall when he said, we're going to let the console speak for itself. We're going to let the console speak for itself and let you guys essentially just choose, right? I felt the arrogance behind that. And Phil is a very simple dude, very genuine, comes off very chill. But that line right there came with a lot of power. And the significance of that, it's just, I feel like the next box is going to be almost irresistible, right? With the power, we talked about a handheld, the power of the handheld, what you can do with it. And we're not talking about PlayStation, we're talking about a company that is backed by Microsoft, right? We're talking Microsoft money. They can afford to take a loss here and there. They can afford to go ahead and overspend. So I mean, it's a different field. Um, and I think we're gonna get a little taste of that when it comes to the next console. And I think this is why it's so simple. Go ahead. You want the games, play them wherever you want, but you will be tempted.
Facts. Agreed. 100%. All right. I do want to talk about the Gears situation. Anything else about Grand Theft Auto? I'm fucking excited, like I'm super excited. I cannot fucking wait. I can't believe they showed it to us. It looked better than I could imagine that they would fucking do it. So pumped for it. We have a great game to look forward to
Well,
next year.
I have to say real quick, I just want to go back to JD Gamer because he was asking about surprises. I listen, we've seen a lot of changes and from Xbox, that ABK deal, they're kind of stuck there, right? It went, it happened. They were trying to show that they're not trying to withhold games or trying to do anything sneaky, and I think they've gone above and beyond that. Again, I think they're taking that Microsoft approach. As long as you're spending money on our software, right? It's play it where you want. And that again open a lot of doors for Microsoft where people can go ahead and have access. People that don't want to go ahead and go full in they're still getting their money. And so that mentality, right, is going to go ahead and really push Xbox to the next level. But when it comes to surprises, the purchases, right? We want to know what they're gonna go ahead and scoop up, what they're going to invest in. I want to know if
Or
they're
the next
if
acquisition.
the next acquisition. I
Well,
want to know if
hopefully
they're
we're
gonna.
getting an acquisition this year, and then next
I'm
year we can get
hoping,
another one.
yes, that will be great. That they kind of get in that momentum. They're not, from what we've seen of them, it's not just, hey, listen, we picked up enough studios, we have enough games. They're out there making third party deals, and they're hungry for more. They're continuing to feed Game Pass. And when you have that mentality of what's next, what's our next move, and you're kind of ahead, right? You can see that hunger for what else are we going to bring in, right, and make our own and continue to push forward. I just think that that is such a big deal, the way that they're publishing games and that the way that they're feeding other platforms. I'm also curious to see what they're going to do with Nintendo, right? We don't know what games are going to be on their platform, right? They haven't really gone in like that. So I'm excited and I'm curious, right, to see how they're gonna go ahead and kind of penetrate that platform the way that they have with PlayStation. PlayStation right now, in my opinion, has no identity. Where are these games that are first party games that are dominating that platform? It seems to me as if they're just an extension of Xbox, right? You're here, you're putting in the work for us. You
Facts.
are in other countries where we don't have our box. You are marketing our games. So they are putting those boxes to work. I'm curious to see how they're going to put the Switch and put Nintendo to work for us as well. So that we can
Those are big
continue to
facts.
get freaking the freaking outstanding amount of games that we've been getting, because this is just, again, I say it all the time, this is just the beginning. This is just them getting, like, picking up on what they were kind of behind on, and seeing the product of all of those studios that they scooped up. The question was out there, and I don't know how people are not tweeting about this just the same way that they were questioning about this, um 24/7. It felt like nonstop. Where are the games? Why do you buy? What happened? Well,
It's
the
all here.
answers are coming in.
It's all here. It's all here. Those are facts.
Tweet about it.
Those are all facts.
Don't
Those are
ask
all
about
facts.
it.
No, those are bars. Farrell, what did you any thoughts on next year's like surprises or anything at the show? And when Fable might drop? I guess you already answered that, but
Yeah, I already answered Fable, but I mean, I don't really know what they could surprise us with at this point. I mean, we know so much about what's coming. I mean,
at least we think we know, because so
yeah,
much
we
is
think
already about this
yeah, we
year that we didn't even know was gonna be
yeah,
happening, bro. Outer Worlds, the fucking, obviously there were rumors, but
Yeah.
the
April.
Gears of War, the Oblivion, like
Oblivion, yep.
Jesus Christ.
yeah, I mean,
Plus the third parties, bro.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I think the biggest surprise would be something from third party or a big acquisition. I just, I guess if Rare showed up, that'd be a big surprise.
With
That
something,
Everwild game.
I feel like Everwild is happening
Yes.
this year.
This year. Yep.
Yeah, that'd be
I feel like
that.
it's been confirmed at this point.
Yeah, but say that,
I feel like they were. I mean, what a way to drop a hint.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they said we'll see you in 2025. I don't think you come back say we'll see you in 2025. Okay, cool. We'll be back in 2026 with the release. You know what I'm saying? I just don't.
Yeah.
I don't see it.
Well, hopefully they're talking about Everwild and not some new Sea of Thieves thing. So even though
Yeah,
Sea
that
of
would-
Thieves is great, but like Everwild would be the surprise that
Yeah,
we
I'm
haven't
ready to
seen
see
in a
what that
while.
is. I'm
Yeah.
ready to see what that is. Now our boy JD's back with another $5 super chat. Thank you,
Yo,
my brother, for being here. Appreciate it. It says panel, assume the Xbox hybrid console is launching fall 2027 and announced at the 2026 showcase. What are the launch games? 2027.
ooh,
That's 2 years from now.
Elder Scrolls 6. I think that will for sure be one.
Okay.
And then you got to think about at that point, you're talking a bunch of studios released their games already. And are they already coming back with the next thing,
with
right?
the
So like
turnaround.
Hellblade,
Yeah.
right? Whatever Ninja Theory's working on next. I
They're
feel
working
like
on
that would
Project
be.
Mara and probably something else.
And if it's 2027, it's kind of ass because it ruins the 25-year anniversary, which I feel like Halo should launch next year. But if it's not, then I feel like that will be a launch game. I think Forza is happening either this year or next year, so I don't think that will be there. Maybe I don't
Motorsport
know if they
good.
want to even make a new Forza Motorsport
It could just be
anytime soon.
a next gen patch for the.
I'm sure they'll patch a whole bunch of these games, or do upgrades on them.
Let's see.
Trying to think what other shit do we know about. I feel like State of Decay, all that shit's coming out next year.
Hmm.
Gears
And I don't think
E-Day,
that they're in a position where they can just sit there and, I mean, they could, but to hold back games,
I don't think they
with
want
Game
to,
Pass,
frankly.
yeah,
I
I
think,
think that it's like here done and let's get back in there.
yeah, like they
Um,
want them to release it and move
mhm.
on. And they want to keep feeding Game Pass anyway. So
For me,
maybe
like,
Halo.
you know, it's difficult to entertain the idea of 2027. I'm so like, listen, anything can happen. Obviously, it would be wild during the summer showcase to start hearing about the console, right? Like maybe, you know, who knows?
I really hope it's next year, bro. I really
I
hope
I
he
hope
does the
so
same thing he did
too.
with Scorpio,
I hope
where
so
he
because
announced it at the end of the showcase.
it's just too perfect. With E-Day, with the anniversary, like it's just of Halo, like it's just I feel like they get a moment to kind of go ahead and take that moment back with Halo Infinite that they had going on. It was so perfect, and it kind of they fumble. So I feel like when you had a moment like that and you've grown so much, if you have the opportunity to kind of redo it, you will take that and go forth with it.
Yeah. He
But
also
it would be such a moment.
adds in a follow-up, just another message. What do you think the console and the handheld will cost?
Ooh.
Honestly, for a console, is going to be 8 and above.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's a world we live in where we're going to come in below 8.
Yeah.
And I think that's because they don't care for mass consumption of the console.
Agreed.
I think this generation is the generation that's going to be sticking around. I think as much as it sounds crazy, I think consoles are transitioning into the PC land where this generation is powerful enough to deliver most studios' ambitions.
Yeah.
When you look at Grand Theft Auto running on this generation, what other fucking company is going to make a game that's going to push the hardware like this is going to push it and require a next gen after this?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think unless AI comes in and does some crazy heavy lifting to help these studios make something bigger, like fill in all these gaps that only Rockstar can, I really don't see regular studios pushing beyond what GTA 6 is going to be doing.
Yeah, I agree.
And if they can do what they're doing at such a massive scale, imagine if you have another talented team that does what they're doing just at a smaller scale. Like, it could be done. You know what I'm saying? Like, they can make something that looks fantastic and plays fantastic just at a smaller scale. So I don't know. I don't think that we're going to see the next consoles be like, hey, you have to do that. You have to move on to the next one. I think all the games that are coming out on the next gen console, outside of a few, are going to be releasing on this gen. So that's why they're going to price it as a premium, a premium console. I think the play is going to be, it's cheaper than buying the equivalent power PC.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's going to be the play. Like, yeah, you can say, okay, well, I could just go buy a PC, and it's like, yeah, you can, but you're going to go spend more money
for
when
this
Xbox
power.
is going to give you the same availability of content. If they're doing that hybrid with the Steam and all that stuff, you're still gonna be able to get all the shit that you want without worrying about it, being cut off or limited. But you're gonna get a higher power level than a standard entry level PC because obviously, consoles typically punch above their weight, and if they can go ahead and price that at a premium cost, they could actually throw in a few more bells and whistles to really make it stand out. So I think that's going to be more the play. I think they're not going to be worried about making it affordable for people. I think the affordable option is going to be this gen of consoles. Because if you can play every game that comes out next gen on this gen, what's the difference, right? The fidelity, but it's like, okay, that's like PC players, right? It's like, well, if I want fidelity, what do I have to do? I got to go buy the better graphics card, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what's going to be.
That's essentially what consoles are going to become
in the new console. Yeah, and you have when you rather play on console and you're more comfortable with that because it's still like a transition, right? So, they're giving you the comfort of the console, right? So without having to go into PC. And like you said, I have to agree with that. This will be, a comparison essentially between a console and PC. The difference is going to be how much you're going to end up spending to go ahead and get that PC or to build that PC to the quality that you're getting, set up in a box with a bow. We're doing the work for you, right? And we're cutting, the prices because even though, right, you're not going ahead and you're going to be paying a lot more for that console, you're still not paying equivalent to a PC. So it's going to cut on the cost. Yeah, there are things in the new consoles that have not kicked in. And I said it before, I think it's going to gel together when that new console comes in. So that's going to be the explanation
like some of
to
those
all
things
of
that are in the
those.
Xbox, but like haven't really been used. It's almost like
Because
that's going to be
and I
pushing
just
later.
don't know how it doesn't click. They want to use everything as a, duh, why is Xbox not using? Why do you think they're not using it? You can't think of how they're going to tie it into the next console that's coming in and how this is all going to
it
work
makes
out and with
sense to do
AI and
that.
everything else. Like, come on, man, just use 1% of your brain and you'll be able to link it together. But yeah, it's just this is going to be a huge, like Sarah Bond said, a technological leap. And I think for them, they've been putting that out there for quite a bit now. This is going to be crazy. I'm excited to see. The prices are going to be, listen, there's a reason why they raised the prices on their current consoles. They're done taking that L, right? And I think that whoever didn't jump on the wagon, you didn't make it. You got to pay extra for your ticket, in, and I'm okay with that. So,
agreed 100%. All right. I think Farrell went in on this as well, right? So I think we got all the bars on that. I think we answered the homie JD. So let's go into. I mean, what do you think?
I think as far as the hybrid console goes, I mean, I think,
Mhm.
man, I think that's just going to be such an attractive thing because I'm like imagining a scenario where you can maybe have a reference hardware that the Xbox drops at around 800, but you can get you know maybe a custom Xbox with one of these OEMs, and it can be as powerful as you want it to be, and maybe it's only the dedicated Xbox operating system that we know and love. It's not Windows mixed in with that, and you can just kind of not have all that bloat hardware, not all that bloat software that you would typically have on your PC, but you still have all of those hardware advantages. So I could see you having some big performance boost that you didn't have previously on PC. So maybe a 5090 on the Xbox hybrid um, runs 20% more efficiently because it doesn't have all that Microsoft bloat behind it, from a productivity standpoint of the software that is on Windows. So I'm looking forward to the next generation when it comes to that, and I want to see. I am anxious to see like what games they launch with, because Xbox is coming out with so many games, and we still expect them to buy another publisher, um, or maybe even a couple more studios. So I mean, the next lineup could be the lineup of all lineups. I mean, I'm just looking at this year, and I'm like, if they can replicate this, not even every year, but every other year, like they would cement themselves as the clear favorite as best publisher in the industry. I mean, I kind of think they've already done it.
I mean,
Um,
I think they are right now pretty much locked in as the best publisher. Even if we go, I think it was the guy
mhm.
from Larian Studios. He posted, says, as a publisher, Xbox are quickly becoming my favorite, just spitting pure fire. I
Mhm.
think I think the world is already acknowledging that Xbox is it.
Yeah.
I
The
mean,
output, the
listen,
quality,
yeah,
it's just
Agreed.
I think when we have developers coming out here defending Game Pass and the narrative that they're putting out there, I think that we're stepping into a place where people are getting tired of the same narrative and the same nonsense that, the media wants to spit out.
yeah.
I agree. I think we're at the point where there's no denying it. And honestly, as much as these, pony bots and ponies keep crying about this stuff, I think this was the way,
Mhm.
right? This was the way. I mean, listen, I get it. I get it. Both sides of the story, right? Xbox fans wanted to see Xbox rise from like second, third place and be dominant and be the ones who are first place as far as console sales and shit like that. They wanted Microsoft to experiment and wait to see if all of this would have equaled more sales. Um, they wanted that, right? Because they wanted to feel like they won. Um, and the ponies obviously wanted to feel like Xbox got destroyed and there's no Xbox around because there's nobody's even caring about any of their games. Like, I understand. This is the narrative that wanted to be spun, right? Everybody's disappointed on both sides. The hardcore Xbox fans that can't let go of the console war idea are crying, right? And then you have the ponies who are crying. But at the end of the day, none of that equals us core Xbox gamers, like the real ones who are not, you know, crying over shit like this. Uh, None of that would have equaled us getting more, right? None of that would, if either version of those two things would have both equaled in failure, because PlayStation's too embedded in the rest of the world, right? The world just knows PlayStation, that's it. you weren't going to convince them to switch to Xbox in a mass volume. It just wasn't going to happen. No matter how many games you released, they just wouldn't play those games, right? They'll just keep playing Fortnite or Roblox or Call of Duty, Warzone or whatever. So you were never going to get those people to leave there. And obviously the ponies world, Xbox is done, right? This situation right here equals not only us getting games now, but understand that what we're dealing with is we're just seeing the leftover, like basically like the leftovers of the old way of thinking, right? All the games that we have right now were all decided to be made in that time. So we don't know how much this new version of them selling games is going to affect how much output they give us. Right? When they now know going into making a game that they're going to make it in a way where more people are going to play it right off the rip, that's going to make them say, okay, we could spend a little bit more money. Especially now, it's almost like a trial where they get to kind of just see what this stuff actually brings in, right? So Forza 5 over there bringing in what it's bringing now, does that mean that a Forza 6 would go fucking wild and crazy over there? Is it worth it? They'll be able to kind of take a look and see what they're planning to invest versus what they want to make back versus what they think is going to happen, right? But what we do know at the end of the day is that we are getting more games than we ever thought possible, like in high quality volume, right? Like there's high quality games and a lot of them. And I'm not even talking about Game Pass, right? Game Pass, obviously for us, it's fucking phenomenal. But just talk about core gamer who just wants to play dope games. You have never had so many, maybe 2007, a lot of people remember it that way. I think that apples to apples,
it's not the same.
This is a better time. But either way,
I think at the time it felt that way. A lot of when we had that conversation, a lot of PlayStation games were brought up,
a lot of IPs that kind of made
and I
their
think
name.
we're solely speaking Xbox at the moment, right? So
but
big difference.
So being on Xbox, but even being just a gamer right now, when you're thinking about everything, it's like you've never had, again, outside of 2007, you've never had such a quantity of high profile games, high quality games, AAA, triple I, right? Which I'm gonna use that now from that showcase that we stream, because it's like it's like independent, these indie games are like fucking high quality, man. Look at Expedition 33, bro. That doesn't look like it's an indie game.
Yep.
That doesn't feel like it's an indie game.
Agreed.
If you told us that was a first party Xbox game, nobody would have blinked an eye. If you told us that was a first party PlayStation game, people would be like, PlayStation don't know how to make games like that. What are you talking about? But we would still be able to believe that a big team, a huge team made that game because it's so freaking good. It's so well done. So we're just in a different place now, right? Like we're just in a different, like there's a different energy to these games now.
Agreed.
Where we're getting these high quality games. Like even Atomfall, right? Like Atomfall would be what a high quality game was back then. Like it's a great game now, but like it would be like a top tier game back then, and that's made by an indie team now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, does that make sense? It's like it's a big world. It's a great game. And it's like, dude, back then that would have been a top tier AAA game. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where we are now, where these smaller devs and they're able to go ahead and produce at such a higher level.
Yeah, the tools are there.
The tools are there. Yes, they could do that. Not everyone is elevating, but the ones that want to and can are are separating themselves from the rest.
Yeah.
Facts. So yeah, either way.
And then we've also learned that it doesn't matter how much, man, no, don't say it like that. Okay, hold on. How much money you throw at a situation, if you cannot go ahead and deliver a good game, then you just won't be able to, right? Concord, Marathon. So
I mean, we did see that here, right?
What's the
We
saying?
have learned.
Doesn't matter how much makeup you put on a pig or some shit like that.
Still a
Isn't there
pig.
a saying? Isn't there a saying? Still a pig.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, I agree, 100%. Like we are in a wonderful time. We're in a wonderful time right now where we just have so many options of dope ass games to play. There's so many different genres being represented right now at a high level. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Yeah.
like from different genres that honestly I would have never played. If Xbox
Yeah.
didn't have these games, I would have never done it. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So like
Like
our
Trek
history
the
is
Yomi.
told.
I would have never played Trek the like
What-
that's
which one?
a Trek to Yomi. That was like
Oh,
a
Trek to Yomi, that was a
Devolver.
Game Pass drop. Yeah, that was
Yeah,
a
that was
Game
a
Pass
Game
drop.
Pass drop, little indie game. So
Yeah, I would have never played it, but I played it, beat it. I loved it.
yeah,
It was very entertaining. And that's what they're doing now, right? They're kind of giving us the ability to like enjoy these indie games that you would have, you know, unless you just don't care and you just literally buy anything, you would have kind of questioned and be like, oh man, that looks good, but like, is it $40 good? Is it $50 good? Is it worth me buying?
I mean,
Right?
it was said out there. Some people were saying I would have never spent the money on Expedition 33. It wouldn't have been something that I would have felt like I would have clicked with, right? And I feel like when you hear that, it's not a small thing because there are people out there questioning about Game Pass, right? And I think that when you're paying that money monthly, right? And you're committing to that, and you have a game that maybe you wouldn't have spent money on, but you said, listen, it's in there. Let me go ahead, check it out. And then you end up enjoying it. It ends up being more than what you thought it would be. And you put that out there. I mean, it's very telling, right? So when you're talking about, let me go ahead and I just bought Avowed, I just bought South of Midnight, I plan on buying Doom, right? And you have a lineup, definitely getting Call of Duty, right? So you're waiting for certain games, and there's the games that you've already spent money on. Where's the window for the extra? I think it creates awareness, and it just gives a light to the game that otherwise would not have existed.
yeah,
Big facts.
I mean, they hit Expedition 33, they hit 2 million
Yeah,
in
man.
sales.
2 million
Yeah.
That's
sales
a big
In a week,
it's
deal.
on
yeah.
Game Pass. 2 million sales, man. And they were praising it. Like again, there's so much news that kind of takes place that we can't cover it,
Mhm.
Yeah.
all the way we want to, but yeah, man. Like
Last
there's
week was busy.
they are crushing it, right? Like they came on, they pretty much said it was Game Pass was the reason that they were able to find all the success because Xbox put that game on stage next to all their big games out there, right? And it just it elevated the game from small indie to oh shit, it's sharing the stage with these big games and
Mhm.
it's going on Game Pass and that's huge and it just put the eyes on it, right? And they delivered, right? It's two parts of this, right? You get the eyes on you, but then you have to deliver.
Exactly. I
Right.
say, but that's the thing when they went ahead and it goes hand in hand and I can appreciate that they're not letting this kind of just go to their head and feel like, look at what we did, right? Because they also needed that Xbox push. When you go ahead and put an indie game and it's sitting right there with these bigger games and you are seeing them side by side and it's like, oh wow, okay, these games stand together. I see the value in each of these games equally. So I mean, you had to put in the work in order for that to happen, but Xbox also had to open that door for you in order for that to take place and for the game to be seen in that light. So I don't like Black Myth Wukong was a situation where it was on the Xbox stage and then boom, they turned around and you know what happened. They don't want to call it a bag. They took the help, whatever form of payment you're thinking about, right? But you get that moment and you don't appreciate what was done for you and what brought eyes to your game.
Big facts. Okay, guys, I think this is where we're gonna call it.
Don't bite the hand that feeds you. You've been saying that, throughout everything that's been taking place out here, and in all the talks. That's what Black Myth Wukong did. They went ahead and bit the hand that fed them.
Facts. Absolutely. Guys, listen, I know we were gonna talk about some other stuff, but this obviously went way longer. We got really caught up into the Grand Theft conversation, and then we had some side topics pop up, and I don't know what happened in the beginning, but nothing really happened in the beginning. That was a problem that I did or spilled, so I can't
nothing that you brought upon us. Yeah. If any, I mean, this is what happens. What do you guys prefer, right? Do you guys prefer the later show, or do you want CMoney to be on time and then spill his coffee and create this type of issue?
I think they like CMoney versus coffee.
I mean, that was entertaining.
I didn't do anything wrong. I blame Space Shot. Guys, we're going to wrap it here, man. Thank you guys so much for rocking out with us, man. We'll take some of these topics into our Thursday show. We'll be back Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, for the On Point Gaming Podcast. Guys.
Cage, he needs that phone number. He's going to go ahead and make that phone
rewind,
call now.
I don't know where that shit is.
He needed a few more shots. You're going to have to rewind and find it, Cage.
You see pictures. It's on a picture. Just keep rewinding. You'll find a picture.
But definitely call the number and then get back to us.
And let us know.
Let us know, Cage.
Let us know on Discord. All right, guys. So thank you guys. Shout out to everybody who was live here in the building with us, man. We appreciate each and every one of y'all. Shout out to everybody who supports us on Patreon and YouTube members. Shout out to our elite members. That's right, our homie Big Boy Mike, Dark Angelic, Coach of the Canuck, Music 72, and Queen Witch. Woo. And of course, our inner circle members, our boy Big Binks Gaming and Pragmatic Eagle.
Thank you, guys.
And then shout out to our first 3 people in the chat, the specials of the show. That's right. It was the homie Malcolm X Lax, Masshole 1977, and Coach Hooded Canuck. First super chat of the night was for Space Shah, who caused the coffee situation.
I mean, I feel like he did that on his own.
And then we had our biggest super chat of the night from our boy Big Boy Mike, which was that 20. And then we had gifted memberships from our boy Mash, gifted 10 On Point for Gamer memberships.
Thank you, Mash.
Thank you so much, bro. Really, really appreciate you. And then we had the homie Abacab become a member, and we had Meet the Cheater.
Yes,
become
our boy.
Doodle became a member.
I
became a member.
Listen,
thank you. It's all about becoming members.
Thank you. Shout out to Mash.
Shout out to Mash. So thank you guys.
Thank you so
much. Appreciate y'all. And of course, we're not alone. That's right. Shout out to our homie Pharaoh motherfucker Bazaar. Who's out here rocking with us.
I mean, and listen, I mean, let's not forget that during the whole coffee situation. How long did you wait there, Pharaoh?
About a good 10-15 minutes.
Oh shit. Damn,
just a reminder, see.
I don't know what happened there. I couldn't see anything. I couldn't see anything. But yeah, let everybody know where to find him, man. Homie does a show Monday nights. Go check him out. Stop watching the other losers. Go check out.
You can find me Monday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Vitamin G podcast channel right here on YouTube. Go over there and subscribe right now and hit that notification bell, and you will be able to catch us live on next Monday.
Sweet.
Let's go.
Well, thank you, my brother, for being here, man. Appreciate you.
Tomorrow.
Shout out to all the homies in the chat, man. You guys are the shit. And with that, we're going to go ahead and end the show the way we end every single show. Doodle.
Yes.
We're done.
We are.
Until next time.
You're intruding.
You're intruding.